what was it? The physical talent of a number one, the game of a number two, but the mentality of a number three.
What the hell?
But it's
I
true
get
though.
it. Makes sense, but
I get it.
The way he broke that down was just it's hilarious.
But it's true, and when I thought about it, I'm like, that's the reason why when you try to make him the main guy,
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work.
He's
But
perfect for this squad.
He's perfect for this. He's perfect for this because there's no pressure on him to be the reason why you win or lose.
Which is crazy because they keep boosting his head up.
Yep.
I heard them say they want to block him.
But you know what though, Ken? Like I don't care how talented you are if mentally you don't have that. I'm the best nigga, and I'm gonna show you why.
Oh, I know.
Ain't
What
nothing
if
you
that
can
has
do.
to do with him being Canadian and not from the States and being in that struggle? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why Draymond's underrated.
Yep, right there. But did you see the last play Wiggins just made? He was up under the basket, layup or dunk, and he couldn't finish.
But the fadeaway before that was nice.
It was. That's what I'm saying. He'll give you. He gonna give you some.
Oh, there he is.
Damn.
Okay. All right, I think that'll work.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that black thing in the middle of us? I'm looking around and shit like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, I'm with it.
When we talk, man, I be listening.
Damn.
Yep. So, anyway, all right, man. Let's go ahead. Let's not keep the people waiting any longer. This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead in sports. I am. I was gonna say 365. I am Kenneth Biens. Joining me on the show, we got FIFO 24/7.
What it do?
Shelton J.
What's the word, man? What's happening?
We got Q the sis man.
Gang, we here. What's up?
What's up? And we got sitting opposite of me, we got MJ 23 and MJ 45, baby.
Nah, big dog, you 23 out here. And I do know in the intro you forgot your name for a little bit. You was thinking about it. But nah, man, I don't even want to be here these days, bro. These niggas be just sending me ats and all this shit.
Man,
y'all niggas
hard,
be in the chats, bro. I be hating that shit, bro.
Hey, but man, it's a good day though. It's a good day. For me, it ain't such a good day for Luka. I don't know. They might win.
What's crazy is that even though I don't care for Golden State, if they win, they'll guarantee that we're gonna see a black NBA Finals.
What you mean?
Man, shut that bullshit up, man.
Talking about a full black squad. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have no white boys. You're gonna have to represent.
Damn,
something.
Golden State don't have any.
Yeah, they do. They got
who's the white boy?
David Lee 2.0.
Belinga.
Yeah, David Lee 2.0.
Man, he don't count.
We call him David Lee
2.0.
When the last time we got on the court?
Yeah, he ain't been out there in a minute.
I ain't seen
Shit,
that.
David Lee only played one good year with Golden State, and then he was a bench warmer.
But,
Did he get a ring that year? Or was that before that?
That was before he
That was
played.
before.
When he played,
Damn,
before.
that was the year before they won, right?
Yeah, because he got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and when he came back, it was too late.
Man,
that
David
dude,
Lee
man,
used to be that nigga in
if
New
he
York.
wasn't so awkward, he would be.
Oh,
great.
he'd be one of the best niggas in the NBA.
But he's so
He
awkward.
is awkward. He is awkward.
That ball just don't feel right in his hands. It just be everywhere.
Who?
No, his whole body. He don't
Yeah,
have
Looney.
He don't have agility. That's his problem. He has agility,
Did you
but he
see
doesn't have body control.
What I didn't know was 21 points was his career high.
Yeah, he's not asked to do
shit
much.
ball.
I mean, I'm saying
He's
but
like
it's
the
not
Robert
shit ball.
Parrish of this team because I don't think
Yeah.
Robert Parrish was out there doing much.
No. Back in the day, he used to get buckets.
I know, but not like. Or maybe
Yes,
I
he
remember
did.
old ass Robert Parrish.
You remember old Chicago Bulls?
Chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Before he left Boston.
He was getting buckets in Boston at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
early
not
on.
before he left. I remember old ass Robert, the Chief, wasn't really doing shit. He was like, he just benefited off of everybody else.
He gave Kareem hell for a little bit.
Robert Parrish. You sure you're not?
Yeah.
You're not thinking about somebody else?
Nah, the Chief, 00.
Mm-hmm.
Ended his career in Charlotte. I was like, how is he in Charlotte? I don't even look.
Man,
right.
he played for the Bulls, nigga. Like that's people
Hmm.
start jumping around.
Does Jason Tatum have agility?
Yes.
What?
It's just he looks so. It's like he doesn't. It's like when I see him do certain things, it looks weird.
What do
Like
you mean?
it doesn't look like.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
he got
he has
he got some
agility,
awkward ways.
but he's because he built like a praying mantis. You know what I'm saying? So like it looked different,
That's the best
but
analogy.
he still can get where
he ain't wrong.
he can get where he need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
He gets where he can go. Like a couple of shots, a couple of moves he made last night. They were athletic, but they just looked like stiff.
I get it. I see it.
He's like double jointed. Like if you look at his jump shot, like his elbow like pops in and he shoots very like straight arm. Like he is a little.
He doesn't look
He's not
fluid,
awkward.
man.
Yeah, he's not fluid. He's not smooth. So it's very difficult to kind of explain because I feel the dribbling is very like smooth. Like he can get where he wants it. He got a nice little stutter to his game. But how he finishes, how he shoots, the arm limbs, they're a little awkward when he uses them.
Yeah.
But everything else is pretty fluid though.
Okay. Yeah.
Jaylen Brown looks smoother finishing than Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown got a lot of wasted motion in the things that he do.
But I'm just talking about like we talking about jump shot and how it come off.
Somebody just said Chet may be the #1 goddamn pick.
You know what the issue is with Boston?
Oh yeah, reactions to the lottery. Did y'all already get that shit?
Yeah. We did a couple D365s on him.
100%.
Bro, y'all, that's
he's the
Darko.
They are saying that he's going to the Magic because
he's an odds-on favorite.
Because they talking about they trying to do the whole thing like how Cincinnati got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. They gonna have Suggs.
Because
and,
Jalen Suggs was his high school teammate. They both went to Gonzaga. They won multiple state championships in high school.
I tell you what.
What else Orlando gonna do? They ain't been doing right since Shaq and Penny. So shit,
like
they might
I
as well
said,
try it.
Mo Bamba
Get
ain't got nothing but a
skinny
song.
white boy a chance.
Mo Bamba just got a song. I tell you what though, he does not lack for confidence. Did you see what he said?
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Who's the best player in the NBA?" He said, "In a couple months, it's gonna be me."
If he don't sit his ass down,
he said that with a straight face.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's the reason why
he gonna be
everything I just said. I take it back because I remember that quote now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he gonna get his. But that nigga is skinny as hell. He gonna get his chest caved in.
He said, "I'm skinny, but I be working out."
Well,
he running his
I
mouth.
tell you another thing.
They trying to bring the white boys
when
back,
when he goes up against them ones, he always show up. I'll tell you that.
What's them ones? You talking about college?
Them guys when he was in high school, when he was in college.
Bro, we ain't talking about these
ragamuffin
ass
I'm
niggas.
saying both.
I'm talking about the pros, bro.
High school there was no comp.
Oh shit.
He played against a few of those guys.
Bro, I seen it.
He played against your guy.
Who?
Imani. I'm saying sharing the floor. He outshined him.
But in college, right? Like the precipice to the NBA, every time they played legit comp, his numbers were all down across the board.
Yep. I saw it.
So
yeah, he had some rough games now.
The rough games.
Rough
games versus tough competition.
I'm not singing that man's praises. What I'm saying though is he ain't as bad as people think he gonna be.
But here's the thing. I like Chet, but at the end of the day, right? I can't believe I'm about to make this comparison or analysis.
This is we ain't even got no red cups.
Jimmy Butler than James Harden. And you know how I feel about both of them guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather have the guy that steps up in those moments that I need him to step up versus the guy that's going to be nice throughout the season. And when the going gets tough, he out.
No, you asking me which one I'd rather have?
No.
Oh, because I would say it ain't no question.
What I'm saying is that Chet right now in college, in Gonzaga, looked more like James Harden than Jimmy Butler. Meaning that when the road was easy, it's all fucking gravy.
I get you.
And then when the shit got tough, the nigga, he ain't do shit.
I get you. I'm now, like I said, if you asking me who, I said it on my 365. Jabari is my guy. That's my guy. So Jabari is my favorite out of all.
You know
of
who
them.
I think? You know who I really want, and obviously whenever I talk to the NBA draft, I'm only talking about from the Knicks perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Ty Washington?
Yeah,
from Kentucky. He gonna be a steal. He's gonna be the steal of the draft.
Man, look,
I'm telling you, bro. Whoever get him,
picking Clevis Bourdain from Uganda.
Was that Bullock?
Yep.
Bullock or whatever. Bro, he ain't, man.
Bro,
He hit a three?
Bro.
No. He airball. Like,
I was gonna say he didn't score in the last game.
What he need to do is hit the barber, bro.
No,
he didn't cut that shit.
Nah, you know what it is, man. His side chick was probably in Phoenix, bro. He needs to bring her to
He's gonna have to because he didn't score nothing in this last game.
Nothing at all, bro.
Y'all niggas hating.
This dude
Gunplay cut his shit. He need to cut his shit.
The rapper
Gunplay?
Gunplay?
Yeah, Gunplay clean cut, bro. Gunplay look like Ghost.
Wow.
He made a record since.
He ain't make a record then.
Hey.
You talking about what?
All right, man. Let's get into it.
Q,
Yes, sir.
bruh, I got it. First question is for you. My bad, bro. Shit, I forgot you was here. Who's gonna be whoever wins this Eastern Conference Finals? Are they a bona fide superstar moving forward between Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum?
Jimmy Butler's already a superstar.
I'm just saying bona fide though, because a lot of niggas still say he's not.
Well, a lot of people don't know shit. But Jimmy Butler's been a superstar. Jason Tatum is the person who has to prove it. If he does make it to, if Jason Tatum does make it to the finals, I think you just got to give it to him. But I don't think it's solidified. I just think that you kind of just have to give it to him this year, and in perpetuity, he has to prove it continually. I think the issue with Boston right now is that they don't have a point guard still. They still don't have that guy that can slow things down and can get them into the half court sets. Marcus Smart, he's a combo guy. He's definitely not the lead point guard I would want to like handle the ball because no one can really dribble on Boston in terms of half court sets. If you look at in terms of getting into your move, getting to your shot, yeah, they have those type of handles. But in terms of like those CP handle, like that LeBron, even though LeBron doesn't really have a great handle, he has a great pace to his handle in half court. Either you got to have a pace to your handle or you have to have those type of like CP type of handles. And no one on Boston can slow it down like that, which is why Jaylen Brown had all those turnovers, which is why Jason Tatum doesn't really dribble like that unless he's on isolation. So that to me, that's the only thing that's going to stop Boston from getting to the finals. But if Tatum can rise above that small deficiency in their armor, I think that he do have to give it to him.
Hold on, Q. It's not dribbling that's the problem. It's playmaking. Because I agree with you. You know, all of those guys. If you're in the NBA and you play on a perimeter, you have dribble. You have some sort of handle. Marcus Smart has handle. The problem is he doesn't have natural playmaking ability. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, nobody on that squad has a natural playmaking ability. They can get the ball up the court. They can make a dude stumble. You know what I'm saying? But do you see the play before it happens? They don't have a guy like that. That's their biggest thing. But go ahead, Shelton. What you was gonna add?
Back to because the question was about the superstar thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was with you on that Jimmy Butler thing until he scored 6 points last night. Now I know he was injured, but it's hard to see a superstar score 6 points in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's tough for me, and it's tough for me looking at the same thing the game before. You got 10 points and 7 turnovers out of old boy. So I'm like, how are these guys superstars when they're showing up laying these eggs like this? The real superstars lay eggs like that, in your opinion?
Yes, they have. LeBron James.
Oh,
Steph Curry.
In the playoffs?
Bro,
what game did Steph Curry ever score?
No, I'm saying he laid an egg.
Digits?
He's called. I'm saying in general as far as make mistakes, not look like superstars. Do shit that is out of character.
I mean, well, the guys like Joel Embiid have done it.
You know what I mean? Like everybody, all superstars do that shit. That's what I'm saying.
I've never seen him score in single digits.
Who, Joel?
That may be this example, but I'm saying there's other examples of superstars fucking up in a game or fucking up the game.
There's definitely been superstars. Like LeBron melted down in the 2011 finals. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean?
Look,
everybody has struggles.
Yeah, everybody has struggles. Here's the thing, like with Jimmy Butler. During the regular season, he's an all-star. When the pressure is at its biggest, he steps up. Again, I'ma still maintain he's the barometer between all-star and superstar. He teeters that line every game. He's from game to game.
I'm there.
He might be a superstar this game or 2-3 games in a row, and then he's not. Then I can't say he's bona fide. Even if they make another finals, I can't say he's bona fide.
I'm with it.
Because you can't say how does a man make 2 NBA finals in the last 3 years as the best player on the team and he is not the superstar? Why?
Because sometimes
I know for a fact that's the reason they got there.
Because he's not the only reason why they got there.
Nobody is.
No, the bigger reason why they got there is because of culture. It's not because of Jimmy. Jimmy didn't bring that along. They have a championship head coach. They have a championship culture, and that is more important than any single player
How
there.
much are you giving them versus Jimmy?
Oh, I'm giving them 60%.
You giving them 60?
Yes, 100%.
I'm giving them 40.
I get more
Nah.
than that.
And it might be higher than 60.
How is it? Because
I
they
don't
had
know.
What do you mean, how is
they had
it?
that culture after LeBron and they ain't do shit until Jimmy got
No,
there.
That's what I'm saying.
no. They had that culture, sir, with Jamal Mashburn, Tim Hardaway, and Alonzo Mourning when Pat Riley was the coach.
I'm talking about since you talking about the coach. Eric
No,
Spoelstra wasn't the coach back then.
Listen, but
I'm talking about since LeBron.
But see,
No.
Eric Spoelstra walked into
It
that
precedes them. When Pat Riley left the New York Knicks, wait, hold on, Nick. When Pat Riley left your beloved team and came to Miami, that moment is when that culture completely changed. They have been a winning organization regardless of the players or the head coach there since Pat Riley arrived. That was the turning point for that organization, and they just been able to build upon that. That's why that organization is bigger. It supersedes any player, including LeBron.
Did that the team with Penny and all them? Did they go to the finals?
Penny,
Or Tim Hardaway? My bad.
they made it to the Eastern Conference.
They didn't make it to NBA finals, right?
No,
So
Michael
they
Jordan was
they
still in
ain't
the
meant to-
league.
See, we
They
still
ain't
talking team though.
They didn't make it to the
Thank
NBA
you.
It's a
finals
team
until.
sport.
No, I'm just saying like they didn't make it to
Mhm.
the NBA finals till D Wade, and then later on LeBron and them, and now Jimmy, possibly twice.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's still because of the
It's a team
organization.
sport.
I get the culture.
Because,
I'm saying,
because how many
but
teams?
you need stars.
How many teams?
And he's a superstar.
How many teams have gone to multiple finals with different squads?
The Celtics.
Okay, the Celtics and the Lakers put them. They don't win the most in the whole NBA. San Antonio still had the same core, the same big three.
What do you consider multiple? More than two or more than one?
So what I'm saying is they went with D Wade and Shaq. They went with LeBron and them. They went with Jimmy Butler and them. Why is that? It's not solely because of the players. It's because that is the way that organization is ran.
Okay, but nonetheless, during those iterations, they had superstars on each one of those.
I understand that, but it.
So
but
no,
it,
you
but
don't
it,
understand
but
because
no,
you
no, I do
question
understand.
Jimmy. You just
I
said
do
that some
question
days
Jimmy
he's a superstar, some days he's not. I'm like, bro, he's a superstar throughout that whole
No, he's not.
process. He just a
has
different
not
kind
been.
one.
He has not been. Or
How,
different
though?
kind. There's only one
How,
kind of
though?
superstar. What are you
There's
talking
not
about?
only one kind of superstar.
There's multiple kinds.
There's one kind. The only kind of superstar that I know of is the guy that by himself will get you to the playoffs and at least get you one game.
I'm saying LeBron James superstar is different than the Kobe Bryant superstar.
They both get you championships.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's still a difference.
Look, styles make fights, Nick. But at the end of the day, the main reason why the Miami Heat have been successful has not relied upon one player. It has been the front office and that entire organization.
But hasn't
and
it
the
been,
culture
also
that they built.
hasn't it been the front office's acumen to be able to identify a certain kind of player though? And those certain kind of players are superstars.
Ooh, he got up. No, 100%. But that's what I'm saying. It's cultural and organizational first for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, it's like saying that a person who can identify a certain kind of car, you know what I mean? Like I only want cars that you're a car guy, like you know what I mean. I don't know all the terminology, but you want top of the line shit, right? Best engine, best wheels, whatever the fuck it is, right? Best exhaust, all that shit, good mileage. And if you know how to identify that certain car, you only can know that you can win a race with that certain car. So obviously that is your genius of knowing all the car shit, all race car shit, but you're still only getting a certain kind of car. So Wade, LeBron, they're not in the same tier. They're higher, obviously, is what I'm saying. They're not in the same tier as a Jimmy, who's a lower tier. But to me, those are still superstar talents. Shaq, when he comes in, those are superstar talents. Shaq was a lesser superstar at that time, but he was still a superstar in the NBA in like 06. He's still not probably as bad. He's probably not as good as KG or Dirk at that time, who were younger, but they knew that they could win with him. So I don't see how Jimmy, who's damn near averaging 40 in these playoffs, he's not a superstar because he has one bad game. That's just kind of what you have to attribute to not only the pace of the NBA now, with just how everything is just a 3-point shooting competition, it's a layup competition, and it's also like you kind of just got to attribute it to what kind of player he is. Like,
Let me clarify that, Q. I'm not saying that that one bad game should define him. That's not what I was trying to say. What I was saying is I would expect a kind of game like that from Jimmy every now and again. I know he's gonna lay an egg. He's gonna give me some good games, but he's gonna give me a Jimmy game. I mean, I just know he is. Also, I don't really fear if I was a Miami Heat player, I wouldn't fear losing. You know, like some players are out and you like, they ain't got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like certain players go down and you like, this team has no chance.
If Luka go down,
If Luka goes
Dallas
down,
is
Dallas
losing by
has
50.
no chance. You know what I'm
Well, that's
saying?
not true.
Ja Morant goes down, even though they did win that game pretty big. You knew they didn't have a chance to win that series. Jimmy can go down and Miami still can get it done. That's just how I view that team. I view it like
I don't agree
he
with
fits
that at
in
all.
that team culture, and that team culture works.
Y'all are being very disrespectful to Jimmy.
I don't agree with that at all, personally.
Riding Pat Riley and all this other Heat culture bullshit. And when have you become a Heat fan all of a sudden, nigga? You've been rocking the Bulls all year long. Now you want to be on the Heat side. Don't act like I don't know what's going on.
I've always said that my two teams are Chicago and Miami.
Yeah, now you,
There's a lot
exactly.
of tape.
Whoever's winning at
Go
the
watch
time,
the
whoever
tape.
lasted the longest in the playoffs, is who you rocking with.
Nigga, I picked the Celtics in 6, and I'm sticking to that. Like I'm not changing my tune, Nick. All I'm doing is identifying the reason why they've been successful.
And it's Jimmy.
Get the
Ken, what was Pat Riley there and Eric Spoelstra there when LeBron and them left? They was down for a minute, wasn't they? Like about 3-4 years, damn near maybe even 5. Because Jimmy was in Philly for almost 2 years, right? Before he got to Miami.
With nobody, they were still making the playoffs.
Was they doing shit in the playoffs? Because making the playoffs ain't shit. The Hawks made the playoffs last 2 years. Are they doing anything?
Well, the Knicks didn't make it this year.
Okay, that's true too. But they so you basically saying they ain't do shit, just like Miami didn't do shit back then. And was you hollering about Miami's culture then? I don't think so, Ken. Was he? Did he say anything about Pat Riley?
Look, Nick, at the end of the day, everything that you're spewing is literally a porta potty, because what I'm talking about is fact. The fact of the matter is the Miami Heat have been a winning organization from the moment Pat Riley stepped foot in the door. And they have been, and they have sustained success. And obviously, especially in the NBA, you cannot win without talent, bro. You cannot win devoid of talent. You need guys. You need more than one guy. And the beauty and the genius of Pat Riley is he squeezes every single ounce of everything they got. Jimmy is the perfect culture guy there. Jimmy is not the best player on a championship team, or else they would have won a championship.
I mean, but they ran into LeBron and AD, though. I mean, are we going to just discount that? And Bam was hurt, and his guys were hurt. So let's say that the Heat are full strength. That shit might go 7 games if everyone's healthy. Goran Dragic had a plantar tear.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? LeBron could have had more championships against the Golden State Warriors if his second best player wasn't Dudley.
And that's a fact, but
look, at the end of the day, all you can do is play the people that are there to play, and we, after the fact, judge it on what it is.
But here's what I'm saying though. Just listen to what I'm saying. When it comes to Jimmy, I feel like you're discounting just how much that offense relies on him to get his buckets.
No, get the fuck out of here. That offense does not rely on no Jimmy.
Stop. Relax. You're reacting. You're reacting. I just need you to listen for a second. When it comes to Jimmy, bro, if he doesn't get 40 points, that offense doesn't generate much. Their offense is not that good. Everything is pin downs, everything is screens, everything is pick and roll. That shit you can only do so much in the playoffs. You need a guy to go ISO. You need a guy that can go off script and get a bucket. Look at what Steph is doing. Look at what Jason Tatum is doing. So when you don't have Jimmy getting 40 points a night and Tyler Hero is disappearing, who's going to be stepping up? Gabriel Vincent? He has to get screened for. He has to get move. The ball has to move to him. Jimmy's the only guy that can get his own shot on that whole team besides Hero, and Hero has to, exert so much energy every night that you can't count on that. So if he's in a team that actually has other guys that could do something for him, Jimmy might even look better than what he is.
Look, I think Jimmy, and I've stuck to my guns with this. Jimmy is a number 2 or number 3 guy on a championship team. That's what he is. He's a better version of Chris Middleton. He's a tougher Chris Middleton.
Damn.
Okay.
Well,
that's what he is.
Hey, Shelton, that don't sting when you hear that.
Chris Middleton, nice though.
He said
he
a tougher
nice.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he's a more mentally tougher, physically tougher.
I'm saying that's the only comparison you got is Chris Middleton.
Yes.
Wow.
Chris Middleton, in my opinion, maybe outside of Devin Booker, is the best secondary scorer. And the reason why I use Chris Middleton is because look at Chris Middleton's averages. 18-20. What does Jimmy Butler average?
Bro.
18, 22.
Luka was
Tyler
one
Hero
of-
led them in scoring during the season, didn't
Yeah, 21 and change.
He was sixth man
And
of the
Jimmy
year.
was right at 20, like his entire career. Jimmy Butler is a 20-point-a-game scorer. The number one option on a championship team got to get you 25 to 26.
He got you
Easy.
40 though.
I mean, he got you the first seed in the East. I mean, this is the last thing I'll say. I feel like
so. Wait, hold on, Q. So the first team in the East and their record, is that not a byproduct of the team versus just one guy? Because didn't the Hawks win 63 some odd games and them fucking Cleveland Cavs swept their ass?
They ain't have Jimmy Butler on that team though.
So does that,
We talking a team that had 4 All-Stars
They
that
ain't have
year.
Jimmy Butler
but
on
doesn't
that
that
team.
but
They ain't have
doesn't
Jimmy
that
Butler on the team.
hold on,
And you just
Nick.
talked to
Does Jimmy lead his team
Hold up,
in
Nick.
points,
Hold up,
assists,
Nick.
or rebounds
Hold
in the
up.
season?
Hold up. FIFO just brought up a good point. But I feel like that just negate what you just said, that if a team does really well, that's a whole team concept, right? But when you get to the playoffs, that team concept obviously revolves around either you have to have one or two guys. And that team concept elevates every time this one person plays in these 16 games. So it's like,
and you talking all that Miami Heat culture shit.
you know what I'm
They ain't
saying?
had
So
Jimmy.
he elevates
They
that
win 60
culture.
games then.
You know what I mean?
Look,
So he elevates that
culture
culture.
wasn't
and
making them
Let,
better.
let me ask you this.
So
for the both of you.
do the regular
you
season
feel
matter or does it
confident
not?
in the Heat winning?
Yes, I picked them, didn't I?
Oh, I, don't
I
know
got
what
him
it
in
is,
7.
because it don't matter.
I got him in 7.
I don't know, and I could be wrong. I need to go back and look at them stats, but I don't think he led them in points, assists, or rebounds.
Does it matter?
It does if you're a superstar.
Are you talking about during the regular season?
Regular season.
So does the regular season matter or
That's what I'm
does
saying,
it
dude.
not?
It does if you're a superstar. If you're a
Why?
superstar, you're a superstar.
Why does it matter if you're a
You can
superstar?
be. I mean, that's like saying
You a superstar in the playoffs, bro. You ain't a superstar in the regular season.
Superstars regular season too. They play still.
No,
too.
superstars.
But
play in the
okay,
regular
but
season,
all
you
right.
get
So
made a superstar in the
So if
playoffs.
I help,
That don't
if
define you
you
as a
can
superstar
have
in the
legendary
playoffs.
performances in the playoffs, but you still got to play the regular season.
The playoffs
if
is
I
what
held
defines
my
superstars, bro.
I held my team get to the first seed and then I turn up in the playoffs too, I don't understand what's not clicking here.
That's great, but that don't make you a superstar. Unless
So
you
what does make you a superstar? If
Hold
you
on, let me
average
ask y'all
30
this.
and lose in the first round, like I don't understand.
Let me ask y'all this, because those people are still superstars. Is James Harden not still considered a superstar? This man
me,
has shrunk
still.
every year in the playoffs, every single year.
And I would
But
argue
he is
that,
a
but that's
superstar.
just I would argue
he
that
not?
too. But yeah.
What is your point?
My point is that you're saying that the regular season don't matter, but a superstar, James Harden, folds every playoffs, but he's still considered a superstar.
And I would argue that, but most of the playoffs.
Okay, fine. Let's
mean,
take away the last 2 years. Let's take away the last 2 years. Is he still not a superstar and is he still not folded? CP3, is he not a superstar and not folded multiple times in the playoffs?
I really don't like the word folded on either of those guys.
Fuck that. He
Personally.
folded multiple times. You may
I
not
just-
like the synonym, dog, but it is what it is.
I don't know if the history shows that they folded.
Their
Crumbled.
playoff career made them superstars.
Who?
The last few years is why we question
Who playoff career?
their whole play. With
CP?
Yeah, his playoff career.
Hell no.
He got some teams.
Hell
He
no.
got some teams
No,
to the playoffs that
you-
wasn't supposed to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
And
got-
he got past some niggas. That he wasn't
Every
supposed to get
team
past.
Jimmy Butler's been on.
Who he
Every
got
hold
past
on,
that he
hold on.
wasn't supposed to get past.
Didn't he upset the Spurs or somebody? What team did they get
Bro,
past?
there was a top 2, top 3 team in the West. What are you talking about?
Okay, he got past the Spurs. Shit. It was the Hornets too at that
I
time.
just okay. I just
No,
want to keep.
that was
I want to
good.
keep the conversation. I want to keep the conversation right where it is because Jimmy Butler on every team he's been on, they win. Every single team. He goes to Minnesota,
Okay.
they get to the playoffs. The Sixers, we're a bounce away from going to the Eastern Conference Finals. He put that team on his back while Embiid and Ben Simmons in multiple games shit the bed. Who I believe Joel Embiid's a superstar, so you can shit the bed and still be a superstar. And then now he's in Miami, gets a first seed, averaging damn near 39 points. It's like, dude, what do you really want from him besides just gaudy stats in the regular season that don't mean shit? You want him to be Jokic? Like, that's cool. What the fuck does that mean, though?
Look. You know what that means?
fired.
You know what the regular season means? It means Hall of Fame. That's what that means. You know why? Because you know who's not going to be there?
Good
Robert
shot.
Horry. Rings, big playoff moments.
Is Jimmy
Oh,
not-
he's a
do you-
superstar,
do you think-
evidently.
Do you think Jimmy's not a Hall of Famer?
He might not make it.
I don't think
If he
so.
get,
He might not make it.
all right.
If
all
Jimmy
right.
makes the finals, if they win the series, he makes it to the finals. Is he a Hall of Famer or is he still not?
Nah, that making it to the finals isn't what's going to get him to the Hall of Fame.
Even though he got past.
Look, the Hall of Fame is about numbers. Where does Jimmy rank in the all-time list of scorers, steals, blocks? Where is he? Where is he amongst his peers? Is he top 10? Is he top 5? Is he top 20? Where is he? That's what gets you to the Hall of Fame. So all of this bullshit that y'all talking about that the regular season don't matter, it matters for seeding. You would rather be number 1 or number 2 than number 8 and have to fucking play in against number 9 and number 10, right?
But he is number 1.
I understand that, Nick, but what I'm see, look, he want to fucking interrupt me when I'm breaking down your whole fucking point, dog. Like at the end of the
My
day,
point is simple.
the regular season matters. It matters for a career. It matters to your money.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
Because the more stats you accumulate during the regular season, the bigger paycheck you get.
Yes.
Oh, and also if you make an all NBA team, whether it's first or second, you make more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you make an all-star team that's based off of the regular season, you get incentives in your contract, right? So get the fuck out of here with the notion that the regular season does not matter,
We
dog.
ain't talking about money.
So the rings.
I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about career.
superstars.
I'm talking about
We was
money.
talking about superstars.
I'm talking about
We was talking
superstars.
about
That's where
superstars.
they're made.
It just feels like
superstars are made. Nobody really give a fuck about the
The
regular season.
playoffs are
'Cause you know
where
why?
you become a household name.
The players,
But
the
you
playoffs
could be a superstar before that. LeBron was a superstar
the
before he made the playoffs.
You just talked about how the Hawks won how many games? 60 games in the regular season, and what they do in the playoffs? Not shit. Did that matter?
The playoffs.
Does
are where
Atlanta
superstars are
go
highlighted.
up and down the street about that season?
You know
No,
what
they
matters?
don't, because
Expectation.
If he
Expectation.
scored, shit,
Last year, nobody expected for the Atlanta Hawks to even be what were they able to become. Therefore, Trey Young's status is elevated. And now, because there's a certain level of expectation, his status has declined. Because now we expect him to do that. We know what you can do.
What did you expect him to do this season?
I expected him to okay, prime example. We see in Luka, right? They down 3-0.
Mhm.
Luka had one bad game. They lost that. And then he came back and had 2 monster games. Are they losing because of Luka? Or
Where were these monster games
losing
at?
to a better team? So in my opinion, it's the same thing I said about the Atlanta Hawks. You can't lose and Trey Young play bad every fucking game. He played one good game.
I'm talking about how far did you expect them to go this year?
At least second round.
At least second round?
Well, in the beginning of the season, shit, I thought that they should have made damn near to the Eastern Conference Finals. Beginning of the season, because of what they did last year. Now you have a certain level of expectation. And then when Trey played against that Miami Heat team, I understand. I told him 2 things he got to get better at. Shot selection, obviously, but he got to get stronger. And he got 3 things. And he got to play off the ball a little bit more.
And Luka's bad game was 20.7 rebounds for
Bad game. And he came back with back-to-back 40s. They're not losing because of Luka.
Hold on. Q, I know you got something to say about this Luka shit.
Please, man, I can't even
Kuminga
address
already
that.
got a minute.
It's just so funny. I feel like the same thing I feel like the same thing that we penalizing Jimmy Butler for is what we're giving Luka credit for. It's just I don't know, but
Say that one more time. I don't think people heard you.
If Luka scored 6 points, he catch it too.
Let the man talk. Say it again, bro, because I don't think
I feel like the same thing that we just crucified Jimmy Butler for, lack of team, all that shit, whatever it is. We're just giving Luka credit for all them empty stats in the fourth quarter. I'm not hearing that shit. But regardless, they're pretty fucking empty to me. They look pretty empty.
Is that when Luka has a bad game, it's not 6 points.
100%.
What does it mean if you took the L though? Like this is what I'm saying. These flawed metrics of bro. FIFO, if you beat my ass and give me 2 black eyes, that don't mean shit. If I give you a scratch, nigga, you beat the shit out of me. It doesn't matter. You beat the fuck out of me, bro. Like I'm on the ground. I'm fucking bleeding. No, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I hit him one time. No, this nigga beat the shit out of me. It took a loss.
Your ass and gave you 2 black eyes, but if I'm all the way scratched up, like, well, shit, that nigga,
bro. No, nigga, I'm on the ground and the fucking EMTs carrying me off. No, and you walking home. Like, no, that's what's happening. It's not the same thing. So
that's not what's happening.
And it is look from what I'm seeing. Luka throwing up little bullshit threes at the no, bro. We're not doing this. All I recall is during the season, we asked this very question: will Miami is Miami for real? And all of us said, oh, well, not me, but I remember everyone on this panel, and correct me if I'm wrong, said, well, we don't believe Miami because they don't look real. But when Jimmy Butler does what the fuck he's doing now, it's he don't put fear in nobody's heart. Y'all, that's like, there's so much goalpost movement.
I took up for Miami.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
No,
Go
you
back
did.
and look. Go back and look at the tape. I took up for Miami.
From day one.
Did I not care? Did I not? I took up for him, though, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Didn't I? 100%. I was against you on that.
Chat, come through.
Please come through. Because I know I
I'm
took
gonna
up
say
for
I
him.
think Shelton did.
I did.
But you know,
I did. Because I was like, they number one.
I
I
can't
was
remember.
arguing they were the number one seed.
But I know getting damn well, I'm on that panel, and I'm still there by myself. If that's the case right now, if I'm the
Now,
only one
Fico
sitting
there
at,
with you. He
I'm
don't
sitting
be-
at the table.
I'm borderline guy. I've always maintained that. I think Jimmy is the barometer between being
Bro,
a
they
superstar and
won
all-star.
2 quarters, the whole fucking damn 4 games.
I'm
And it's in the series
saying,
tied.
bro. And it's Jimmy, bro. He's the difference in this shit. It's
Jimmy
like
didn't
all
even
right,
play the game they won. He was hurt the
Stop.
first half.
Stop.
The
He
last
got
game
hurt,
they
man.
won, Jimmy
You
was
know
hurt the
what?
first half.
He got
You
hurt.
know what?
Okay,
Go-
so
What I'm saying
go
is it ain't
ahead.
Jimmy then. How is it Jimmy if he was out?
wow.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about?
He didn't play the second half at all, correct? In the
Let me
game that
ask
they
y'all
won?
this.
So y'all think Jimmy ain't shit?
No, I didn't say
no,
that.
What are y'all? So what
I
are y'all
didn't say that.
saying about Jimmy?
I said he's
He's
the
borderline.
barometer.
So y'all
between
saying I'm
superstar
saying
and
as far as
all-star.
like he what does he do for this team? Does he push this team forward
Yes. He
Yeah.
does.
significantly?
No.
He moves them forward, but not significantly.
Absolutely not.
Let me ask this question: you take Luka off the Mavs and you take Jimmy off the Heat. Who has a better squad? Who's gonna win more games?
I think it's a wash.
Oh, my
Fuck
God.
out of Nick.
I
Get
think
the
Dallas
fuck
win
out
more
of here.
games.
Because that's what I'm saying. Did we not just see Dallas win 2 out of 3
think
games
Dallas
in
win
a
more
playoff series?
So you're saying Dallas is a better team
I,
than the Miami Heat?
I've
The
seen
others.
them win without Luka on the court in the playoffs.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. We saw that.
And I also see them play better when Luka's not on the court in the playoffs. They make runs when Luka's off the court in the playoffs. It's just not me saying it. Even the commentators have said it. People that's watching, I know y'all seen the same thing. Y'all won't admit it, but it is what it is.
Well, look, I'm not saying Jimmy is ass. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
that's
that
not the take.
he is the second best player on the championship team. That's
Shit, Luka
all
on
I'm
the
saying.
court. Luka off the
That's
sitting
all I'm
down
saying.
right now, and they look at
He's
him.
a damn good player. I would pay
respect
him the money.
That shit ain't gonna.
He
change.
is valuable. He moves the needle, but not enough to get you over the hump. He gets you to the hump. Jimmy not getting you over the hump. You want to compete you want to be a title contender, let Jimmy be your number 1 guy. But if you want to be a championship team, Jimmy needs to be your number 2 guy.
Arthur on the super chat says Jimmy brought this team to the finals once and to the conference finals twice now, but Luka and Kyrie, who hasn't done much outside of LeBron, are superstars.
Well, y'all know how I feel about Kyrie. I think he's an immense talent. Superstar, no, because he can't carry a damn thing. He barely could carry his own luggage. Talented, top 3 in the league in terms of solely based on talent. But superstar, I don't know if I could call him that. Now, I just like Jimmy, the lights are never too bright. He's gonna play his best when his back is against the wall, but you got to be able to carry something, and he can't carry nothing.
Well, let's talk about this other team, unless you got something to say. So
This other super chat. The first super chat came from Drink More Water. Drink More Water, we appreciate it. Hey, all the super chat love is appreciated. It helps us to grow and get you more content. Drink More Water said first team All NBA. Joker, Giannis, Tatum, Booker, and Luka. Second team, Embiid, Durant, DeRozan, Curry, and Ja Morant. Third team was Cat. Wow. Siakam, LeBron, Trey, and CP3. What y'all think about the first, second, and third team All NBA?
Sounds about right.
They're gonna
Not-
get his
yeah.
ass out the game.
Yeah, he.
I wouldn't.
It's not a bad shot though.
I don't agree with that.
He been
First
playing
team.
bad.
Which team? Who's off that team to you?
I would take Luka off first team and put him on and switch him where Ja at.
Oh my gosh.
Ja was in the MVP race. What are you talking about?
He was.
Yeah,
Until when?
he got hurt.
Yeah, that's why he's not.
Okay,
first
so if
team.
he's healthy, then he's still in the MVP race.
Yeah, man,
But he wasn't.
how do you not put Joel Embiid first team? I think that's crazy.
Because
Joker's
Joker won
there.
MVP. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's why I don't care shit about that damn list.
I wish, and for that reason, because we all know Joker's. I mean, we know that he should be first team, Joel Embiid.
Embiid should
So
be
in saying that, I wish that they would go away with positions and just do it based off who deserves to be first team NBA, because the position part kills it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think that's the fairest.
That would hurt people too.
Yeah, I think that's the fairest
You'll
way.
have, you'll have hella guards in
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Why, no, not necessarily because
You
you
have
have
way
both
more.
those
You'll
big
have way
men
more
in
guards.
there.
It's already positioned us because they're already eliminating the big man. Look at these. The last 4 teams in this whole dance. 3 out of the 4 are playing small ball lineup, bro.
So
Like these,
Devin
they don't
Booker,
really care about the big man.
Devin Booker should not be on the first team All NBA.
I don't think he should either.
So who should be?
Not over Joel Embiid.
When you talk about Ja, I
Oh,
replace
yeah,
Booker
sit
with
his
Ja
ass down.
Morant.
Quickly.
Yeah.
I'm taking Luka and
Just get his mom
Luka
back
and
right.
Booker.
You know, Nick gonna say quickly, but
Hey, don't tempt me now.
man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like these lists, these awards, they've all lost complete objectivity. Obviously, they're subjective, but I feel like there's just certain things that should just be decorum. Though I feel like if you already got the award and it's too close between you and somebody else who never got it, I don't know. I feel like you should just give it to the person who didn't get it. That's just me. Maybe I'm from the Gen Z shit, but I don't think Jokic deserved it over Embiid on both accords. But you know, politics in the NBA, man.
Mm.
Drink more water with the super chat. He said if Jimmy Butler is a superstar, then so is Pascal Siakam? Question mark.
Y'all niggas gotta chill
nah.
out.
Y'all are
bruh.
insane.
Y'all gotta
Y'all
chill
just
out. bruh.
disrespectful. I ain't gonna address that bullshit ass question or whatever the fuck that was.
Pascal Siakam.
Ken, if Curry wins another title, is he top 5 all time?
Top 10.
He already top 10.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, bro. He top 15.
He like
Top 10, man.
He top 15, like 15.
He like top 13, top 12.
Top 10. He changed the game.
And that's why he's at top 15.
He's top 10.
Nah.
He ain't top 5.
Nah, he ain't gonna
Hey
top
man,
5.
Steph. Hey, I'm gonna be so rude with you. Well, the way that this Golden State window is looking, I'm gonna just go out and say it right now. Steph could fuck around and get 6. I'm so sincere. That is very
You
much
mean
alive.
you said 6 rings, or he's number 6 all time?
6 rings. I think that is very much so alive for him right now.
Nah.
I think it's alive for him right now because the window in Golden State is so like you know, it's so volatile right now. Like they can make so many different moves that shake this shit up. That
A
get
lot
them
of
to where
a lot of injuries went his way this year.
they might go that same way next year. And then what? He got 5. You know what I mean?
A lot of injuries went away from him this year. He got people out. Wiseman out for the year.
I'm just saying. I'm saying like
Injuries also cost him a title.
Yeah.
the injuries cost what title? Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
last one. But most of the times he got him there. His first title came off injury.
So who was injured to get him here this time?
Ja,
He's talking about Ja.
and then obviously Dallas. I mean not Dallas, Denver. Jamal Murray. You know, those are all different
They had
series.
the
of those-
MVP though.
Shit, not
He
to
got the
us.
MVP.
That's just a good white boy on that squad.
I told you this Golden State team is deep though. Like I was telling you, got players out
They
there
are a
that ain't
deep
played
team.
this whole series. That Kuminga has already scored more than Jimmy did the last game.
Shelton.
You got Lee playing in the game right now.
What's his first name?
Who? Damian Lee.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I know them all. I know them all.
Are you sure? Because sometimes you be
Moody.
shit.
I know them all. All this Golden State team, I do.
Yeah, they're deep, all right. And once they got out there, they got into a deeper deficit.
Well, that was them throwing the ball away. That was your boy.
I mean, you know, I understand Porter is hurt, but sometimes Kerr just be throwing shit out there. Bro.
He is. That's what he's doing right now.
Like Kuminga, Damian Lee, Moody. These motherfuckers ain't played. Why are you throwing them out there
He
now?
cocky, bro. He don't know no
I
better.
don't know if it's cockiness. I think it may be just to get them experience in certain situations.
Yeah.
I think that's a very small part of it. I think it's what it is it's more so to throw Dallas off. Remember one of the critiques I had against Monty Williams, right? When they were hunting and pecking CP3. One of them was play zone.
I don't like
What are they playing? They're playing zone. They're not allowing Dallas to hunt and peck certain matchups. Because Golden State is so deep, Kerr can do that and not really lose too much of the identity. Because as long as you got Draymond and Steph out there, you're going to play one way.
Right, and that was the problem. They weren't out there, which is Clay.
Okay, but again, you're buying time for your guys.
I don't believe this league will ultimately stick.
Nah, they're gonna walk him
Because
down.
they
This
don't
is
know
what
how
the
to, they don't know how
Warriors
to
do,
close
bro.
out games.
Yeah, they laughing. They having a good time.
You know, and we
Bro,
haven't.
these are the
and,
walk down Warriors.
You know, they're.
Was that Ntilikina?
Bro,
Yeah.
he
Yep.
can't hit.
Bruh, he finally, bro, that's his first 3 out of the 45 he's taken. That nigga shit, but I'm so glad New York
Well,
gave him.
this
was
is,
good in
but this
Knicks,
is, but this
I
is
don't know
what
why
I'm
they
saying,
picked
though,
his
man.
ass.
This is what I'm saying about Golden State. Is that Golden State's window is wide open for the next, in my opinion, the next 5
It's not
years.
wide open, bro.
It's
It is.
wide.
It's
How
wide
is
open.
no
It's
no?
not
Let me tell
open, bro.
let me tell you how it's wide open before you reject
good
the
jump
shit.
stop.
The reason why I'm
Ooh.
saying reason why I'm saying that is because they have moves that they can make. Like Poole
Mhm.
is not even who he's gonna be yet. Poole don't even know he's supposed to be doing this. And he's gonna get better in an off season, 2 off season. He's gonna be a whole different type of guy. The pace to his game is already crazy, but once he gets this experience, he's gonna be a whole different asset. On top of that, they have Wiggins and Wiseman. Wiggins and Wiseman, after this run, Wiggins' stock is all the way up. Wiseman, his stock is never gonna be much bigger than what it is. But if he can do anything, you pair those two, you can get a nice star or a nice 2 whatever pieces. Whoever you trying to go for, they have the ammunition to go and get. You know what I mean? And fuck around, they might end up trading one of the big 3. Who knows? And
But they
nothing's
not.
off the table. I'm not
They
saying
will.
that
They
I
not.
I
They
would
will.
bet on
They
it. I'm
not.
not saying
Never.
I'm not saying I
Some
would
business
bet
at the
on
end
it.
of the day.
All
But
3
the
of them.
NBA, I'm not saying that I would bet on it. I'm saying that I think that everything is on the table
Oh,
in terms of them
Q,
trying to
you
get
could
to
bet
where
on
they're
it.
trying to go.
Let me ask you, where did Tony Parker retire?
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, he did. He was the
I
what?
was
He
saying.
was the what?
I saw that nigga.
He was
So
the
I
that's
saw
what?
what
that
I'm
goofy
saying.
ass
So,
nigga.
so
But the
that's
other
what
two
I'm
saw me
saying.
wrong.
Y'all niggas be trying to just
but you know what?
argue my
He
shit
wa-
down, bro. Everything is on the table is what I'm saying for Golden State.
But he wasn't traded. He left because he wanted to, because he wanted
Yeah.
to continue his career. But the other 2, Manu and Tim, who
Ooh,
was
good
that?
block. Who's
Okay.
that? White boy?
But at the end of the day, I don't see maybe one of them.
Clay is gone.
Clay don't
They
like
gonna keep-
Poole,
they gonna
man.
keep-
He
There's
would be,
gonna be
he
a
would be
statue
the
in
one.
Golden State of Steph Curry and Draymond Green. They gonna
Clay
leave Clay
don't
out.
like Poole,
That's
man.
right.
They ain't gonna put up
Clay-
a statue till you take that headband off.
You said they don't like Poole?
No, Clay does not like Poole.
Oh.
You can just see in the way that he don't pass him the ball, or the way that when Poole looks him off, bro. They be playing some type of cat and mouse shit.
I don't know. I think he might be.
That's that. Yeah,
reading a
that's
little too
that's
deep
that
into
light
that
skin hate, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see the Gucci sneakers.
Damn, I forgot about Tony Parker being.
He was
Yeah,
in
I
Charlotte.
did.
Man,
He
so
did
that's what I'm
too.
saying.
Yeah, I sure did.
I really did.
Y'all gave
Y'all
him.
said it, I
Y'all
was
gave
like,
him some
here's
good
the
money.
year,
I-
that was
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Y'all
it was
gave
this
him.
year.
I remember. I was like, y'all gave him
I
some
remember,
good
yeah.
bread. Like I was like,
'Cause
bro,
it-
why is they paying him that much? He shitball.
to kind of I think they were using him to guide Kim, but like as a role model.
I am
for
not
that
getting
team.
Tony Parker the guy Kemba Walker. Why not?
Yeah, that was the thought
Good
process.
take,
That's what I
Draymond.
believe anyway.
His styles is too
And
different.
one. Let go. Look, at,
Draymond got 6.
Yeah, he about to cap
Oh,
at 8.
they already like.
he already had his
I listened
career high.
to you know, to his recap after the game.
Who, Draymond?
Yeah, he already know what was up. Like that whole team, everybody know like this shit is gonna be a battle. So, you
Which
know,
one?
This game, this closeout game.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
He got
already
8.
he's already prepared.
They gonna win this game, bro. They gonna.
I think they will too. I mean, Dallas is shooting 55% from
The only
three.
thing with the Boston and Miami series, like one of those teams got to win in like the next 2 games. Period. They
Boston will.
They can't
Yeah.
even make this a 7-game series because they're gonna be tired as fuck going into the final start next
because
Thursday.
that's a battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not a battle. All of them in blowouts.
Yeah, on both sides,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
So once you get up,
Pull
you just
up.
need to maintain it.
Woo!
nice fake, got him.
It ain't the same no more, bro.
Nah.
It ain't the same no more. Hey, Ken, there'll be times you just look at your iPad when you see him shoot.
That was
Now every time, now you
He's-
look at it, you
Nick,
gotta keep
Nick,
watching.
that was a field
Yep.
pump fake. That wasn't an anticipated pump fake.
Bro, you always got your little excuses.
Bro, I know you're not talking about excuses. Where your Knicks at?
Clay
I ain't got no excuse.
Okay, so then
I told you what
then,
they.
then chill over there with-
Sheldon,
with none of
what
your
I say?
excuses.
What name did I say today? I said Ty. We didn't get Ty.
That's his name.
Still in the draft.
You on the
We can
draft
move
right
forward.
now?
I'm on the draft, nigga. I ain't worried about these playoffs.
Who's that foul on?
They want to.
They
Luka
call
ratings,
timeout.
bro.
Here's the thing.
That should have been offensive.
Hey, that was offensive as hell.
They
But
They was getting it back for that dunk.
It's the white boy saying, "Hey,
he did not extend. That's not offensive.
They was,
hey."
they was,
He trying to say, "Hey."
they was giving him that one for that
He's
dunk.
trying to say
when
he ain't got no
dunked on.
watch, but he know what time it
But
is.
he didn't get fouled, though. I don't know why he's sitting there talking about he got hat, bro. You pushed
Is
off.
this Elvis movie?
Mm-hmm. But
Man, they don't get that bullshit about it here. I'm
Boy.
like, nigga.
This is
I can't wait, bro.
this is some white man coonery.
Bruh, do y'all see what's going? Man, the agenda is crazy.
They trying to bring back the OGs.
I don't know.
If
Hey,
No, is this for real?
this the
Yeah,
movie.
it's a real movie, bro, and they
Why
trying to
y'all
act like
shocked?
they
thought they
they
just
trying
now
to
doing
they
it.
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
act like Elvis gave a shit about Dr. King getting killed. Like I'm like, if y'all don't stop,
Who cares? Like Elvis really mattered to white people. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
Elvis mattered to pop culture.
Period.
man,
Yeah.
man,
He did.
wow. Nah,
Bro,
What's the most famous? Let me.
See,
let me
we had
you know
Rock-
two Elvis songs.
all of Elvis's
Yeah,
songs
Hound
is Chuck
Dog
Berry
and,
songs.
Jailhouse Rock. See, those are two.
Love Me Tender.
Yeah, he
Bro, he was huge.
He
bro.
mattered.
He just not.
I was
that
just
hard-
checking to see. I was
Nah,
like,
he
do
just
niggas
not
know
invited.
Elvis
Now,
like
he
that?
took-
Like
They do, but he took his style from a black man.
Oh, 100%.
he ain't took
a
his style. He
1000%.
stole it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he stole.
But look,
Word
if-
choice matters, Shelton.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah, let me say
Say
it right. Let me
say
say
it
it
with
right.
that.
He
say it with
stole.
no context.
He
clues
stole
would be
that
like
whole
needed.
style.
He stole that shit.
But all of the greatest artists will tell you they all steal.
Hey man, no.
All right,
We ain't not
all
about
right,
to.
people.
We're not
You
about
trying
to
to-
do this.
No,
We're
yeah,
not about
all
to do
lives-
that.
All talent don't matter. People.
We are not about to
Some
do
talent
this.
is black talent.
Hey, motherfuck him and John Wayne, as Chuck D said.
Yeah.
Not John Wayne.
Hey, John Wayne goes straight.
Boy,
John Wayne like, what the fuck,
you
man?
call out John Wayne, you don't fuck with white people. Period.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah.
ain't making a movie out of me. Leave me alone.
It's
Hey, they
coming.
make a John Wayne movie, bro. That you can. That's
Hey,
not
they
gonna
love
be
John
PG
Wayne,
13.
though.
It's
You
coming.
That's
love
gonna be
him,
rated
bro.
R because there's
Yeah.
hella N words coming out that nigga.
No,
mouth.
you already know.
That's another one.
Pilgrim, fuck out of here, nigga.
Oh man.
I want to watch that shit.
I used to fuck with that show.
Ken gonna be in the theater with a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on. That shit crazy.
I might go watch that shit. I might just go.
Talking about this some
Nah,
bullshit.
I
here.
can't be
You
in
just
there.
gonna be there drunk and cussing at the screen.
Bruh, only that. It's gonna
That
be
motherfucker ain't married. He ain't write that shit.
a theater full of white folks and COVID.
He go-
That's Chuck Berry dance. Chuck Berry did that first move.
He gonna bring a speaker to the theater and just play James Brown music.
That's James Brown shit.
Yep. Chuck Berry gonna be cussing in his grave about that.
But Sheldon,
Man,
that movie.
is Steph Curry top 5 if he win another title?
No. He's
How about
top
two
10,
more?
which he already is, in my opinion. But he won't be top 5 now.
Top 5.
What if
all
he gets
time?
2 more? What if he gets 2 more?
If he
Yeah.
gets 2 more,
He's top 5. 2 more.
All right.
Who you taking out?
Shit. Every goddamn body not named Kareem, Mike, and LeBron.
Yeah.
because right now, who is it? Kareem,
Sheesh.
Mike,
Yeah,
LeBron,
Kareem,
Magic.
Mike, LeBron. I had Magic when I did mine in my head.
Yeah.
Who's fifth?
I don't know, but if Steph wins 2 more,
Oh, I had a king.
Oh, of course.
Hakeem.
yeah,
Hakeem
he's in
is
the
And he
guy.
had Carmelo.
It's all Carmelo.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not kicking him
Dialogue,
out.
Carmelo,
Anthony Mello,
Kyson, his son, and them.
Lala.
Hoodie
Lala,
Lala.
Lala, never, hey, Lala ain't your top 5. Hey, FIFO, Lala ain't your top 5.
Hey,
boy.
Lala up there. Lala
We
up there, I
we
get
talking
it.
I'm
pre or
just- I'm-
post surgery.
Hey, however
we
you take
talking?
that question.
Hey, Lala from Power was up there.
Hey, Lala in my top 5. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is true. Dang, I don't know who could be the
Man,
other one.
them
He'll
Mavericks
be
carrying Luka
if he
tonight.
wins another title,
Would it be Shaq?
he'll be top 12.
Was Shaq?
It's
be
probably,
top
it's probably
five?
gotta be. It's gotta
I
be
don't know
like
top
Shaq
5.
and
Top
then
5 at
Bird.
position,
Who
yes,
Q?
but not overall.
It's got like the rest got to be like Shaq, Bird. You know what I mean?
So good, bro.
But who is 5?
For me, my top 3 is easy. Number 1, I got Mike. Number 2, Kareem. 3, LeBron. Then 4 is probably Magic. And then 5, I got Hakeem.
Who
6
was 4?
Shaq. 4 was.
You said Magic?
Yeah, Magic.
Oh, yeah. So you said
Magic.
Hakeem was 5.
And then I got after that, I might just go Kobe at 6.
So let me ask you this: How is Hakeem over Steph when Steph has done more than Hakeem?
I just feel like Hakeem. I think Hakeem revolutionized the center position personally.
And
Just
Steph
what-
is revolutionizing the game as we see it.
The
He
game.
talking
Yeah,
about
but Akeem
King.
didn't have
Yeah.
all them motherfuckers. Like two
Yeah.
of Steph's rings came with KD.
Yeah, so I kind of bump him
Oh,
down.
yeah,
just
now,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah, kid. Now,
Hey, you won't
you
get
talking
up.
that talk, boy.
Hey,
You talking that talk now.
but how many rings KD got without Steph?
Hey, we ain't talking about that. We was
Well,
talking
we
about
are talking about that.
we was talking about
We
this.
are
Steph
talking
made-
He
about
got
that.
two. He was the
man.
beneficiary of fucking Kyrie getting hurt. And
No,
you
he
just
was.
said
He
Delly was the
was.
second best player.
Hey, the chips fell, perfect for them.
All
that
right.
first one. But in terms of the whole KD thing,
that's messed
Bro,
up.
it was
They want
Hakeem
to
and
go
Vernon
five.
Maxwell, and that was it. Like Kenny
like
Smith,
Vernon.
hey, Sam Cassell had big moments. Kenny Smith,
yes, Kenny
had
Smith,
moments.
Robert
Robert Horry
Horry.
had
I believe
moments.
that,
Sam
but ain't none of
Cassell.
them dudes.
Yes,
Ain't none of them
yes.
dudes.
No,
Yes.
I'm just saying. Look at the names we saying. Sam
Sam,
Cassell.
Sam, I am. See, this is how I know you
No,
too
no, no,
young,
no,
bro,
no, no.
because you didn't witness it with your own eyes.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
Sam
was
you would
great.
That
take-
guy.
Which tree are you taking? Hakeem, Sam Cassell.
Oh no, go
over
no,
this.
no, 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 go to
Okay,
Sam.
so that's
no,
fine.
but when I'm no, but you're marginalizing Sam Cassell.
I'm
Yes, nigga.
I'm saying they ain't not the trio that
was
trio
smart.
is.
No, look, KD is an all-time great. KD is an all-time great. It is what it is. Look, and Draymond and Steph talked about this about a month ago, where the contract that Steph signed, 4 years, $44 million,
When his
was
ankles was fucked up around that time.
yes,
Yeah.
but all of the point guards at the time, that's the deal that they were getting. Brandon Jennings got that deal.
It gave them the
Uh,
room to sign. Yeah,
It
all those
gave
guys.
them not just the room to sign like at that point in time, but the foundation to. Draymond was talking about Draymond was making more money than Steph. Everybody on the squad. There was a point in time Steph was like the 5th or 6th highest player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I remember that. Yeah.
So what that did was it laid the foundation, right, to be able to make those signs and those moves and all of that. But it just shows to Steph Curry's character, and also when you have to talk about his selflessness, right? When you look at some of the greatest winners, the people that took less to get more, the Tom Brady's of the world. I know y'all don't like that name here, but the Tim Duncans of the world. Tim Duncan never had the most, right? Just pay me nice. And we'll
I'm
get some
tripping.
shit done.
I'm tripping.
You
I'm
bugging
tripping.
on this. This
Tim,
is
How am I
revision-
bugging?
this is revisionist
Tim
history.
Duncan is
It's not
definitely on
revisionist
mine.
history, it's
Tim,
facts.
Tim Duncan is definitely like number 6 and Kobe 7 for me personally.
But to me, again, I question you too, because I know you put Akeem, and I know how much you love Akeem. We go way back. I understand. But would you disagree that Steph has done more?
I would say Steph has had way more help than Akeem has.
I give you, but
There was no Clay on those Rockets team.
I give you that.
Hakeem was asked to carry both ends
Clyde?
too. Okay.
Clyde was old.
Okay. All right, man.
He wasn't
Okay.
he
Bro,
wasn't
I was-
Portland Clyde.
I was
But he was still
If you
Clyde.
got Clyde, then give me Iggy.
Clay was way better than Clyde was when he was on that team.
But
Iggy did a lot.
Hakeem
Yeah,
was
but
asked to
Clyde was
Hakeem
better
was
than
asked to
Iggy.
carry on both ends, and that's what made Hakeem so special is that he could carry on both ends. Beat Shaq, beat Patrick Ewing. That was his individual matchup.
Oh,
But then-
100%.
You know what I
I
mean?
give you
So
that.
for him to
Robinson.
do that, yeah, bro, destroy Robinson. For him to have those individual
100%,
matchups alone, and then also like be responsible for keeping the morale of that team up. He was not only their spiritual leader, he was their leader on terms of the X's and O's, and he kept the whole team together, man. Like I really just rock with Hakeem as a two-way talent, man. Like no center probably since
Duncan
Hakeem
over
has been able to
Steph.
do it.
You got
I
Duncan
give-
over Steph?
I give
y'all tripping.
I give it to Akeem too because he took Ralph Sampson's job. That in
He
itself is huge to me because Ralph Sampson was supposed to be that guy.
Mhm.
That was
As
his
a
team.
youngin too.
They moved 7-4 Ralph Sampson to the 4 and put Akeem in there. We the Twin Towers now, and Akeem is the centerpiece.
Akeem wanted to.
That's crazy.
He hated playing center too. He wanted to be all over the court too. He didn't want to just play
his
center.
footwork really laid the foundation for dudes like Kobe. Real shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta give Hakeem that. I think that Hakeem, Steph, and Curry, that's the debate right now. I mean, the Hakeem, Duncan, and Curry. That's probably the debate.
I got Duncan over Curry.
Why you got Duncan over Curry?
Right now, I would, yeah, for sure. But no, I'm happy
Why you
with
got Duncan?
Duncan won an MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
he won what 4 titles?
20 years of playoffs.
Steph got a couple MVPs.
I'm just saying, like,
And a
I'm
unanimous.
just going through Duncan's resume.
I'm going through
Duncan
Steph's
won
resume.
MVP, 4 titles. He's probably all timer in blocks, rebounds.
No, hell no. No.
He's not in top 10 blocks
No.
and rebounds.
No.
Look it up.
Duncan then beat them Lakers, man. So that
Yeah,
alone is
Shaq
crazy.
Kobe Lakers.
Yeah, and then beat the fucking bad boy Pistons part 2. Like that shit's crazy.
Mhm.
That just whooped the shit out of the Lakers the year before. Like that's Duncan did it all with just the most blank face. You know what I mean? And then
No, he did. Oh, did y'all ever hear KG talk about how Tim Duncan would talk shit?
oh yeah, he would say
man.
almost.
He was like, so KG said, look, Tim Duncan talked hella shit, but it wasn't aggressive. So let's say you made a move
I'm already laughing.
yeah, because
you
we
see
saw
it.
Tim Duncan.
You
So
see it.
so he will make a move and like let's say you played your hardest on defense, he'd be like, good job, fella. and pat you on the back, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. And it was just like it was great sportsmanship, but it was just his
It's
version of talking shit.
demoralizing.
It's demoralizing. There's nothing you can do about it.
Try to
Let me
write
see
it
if I
down.
can pull that up because that clip was hilarious.
bruh, he would say like Duncan would come down the court humming a song or something, and then like if you missed, he would be like, "Oops, almost," and then it's just like some shit like you almost got it, and then it's just like gotta
would
be
be-
quicker
that
than
would-
that.
Tim Duncan is
That would be worse.
top 6 all time in rebounds.
But Tim Duncan's amazing,
number
bro.
6?
Like
Yeah.
Where is
if
Steph
Tim
Curry
if
with,
Tim if
all-time
Tim
made
Duncan
threes?
if Tim Duncan had Kevin Garnett's
One.
personality, people would say he's top 5
Yes.
easily.
Yep.
You know what I think? It's not even personality. Tim Duncan didn't put up crazy numbers. You know, he was just always you knew what you was gonna get. 18 to 24, you know, like and efficient on
wasn't gonna
11,
stop
12
him.
shots. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? You couldn't stop him. But he never went berserk. Because even David Robinson would go, but David Robinson scored 72 points as a fucking rookie.
71.
Or 71 as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's the only thing that holds me back about Tim Duncan. The big fundamental, I get it, you know, but it was like he didn't have like those crazy like he was dominant, but not like there was nothing you could do like 55 and not saying that he didn't score 40 here and there, but it just I don't know. It just
It wasn't
didn't-
sexy for you.
It wasn't sexy. It wasn't sexy.
Presto_T says, would it change your ranking if Curry wins more rings but never gets a final MVP?
Man, I don't care about the finals.
Yeah,
MVP shit.
that's
Everybody keeps
nice,
harping
but
on that.
my thing is this: Steph Curry already is number 1 in 3-point makes ever, and where he's gonna put that record, ain't nobody gonna touch that.
And he's the only person that averaged 25, 5, and 5 that did not get awarded MVP.
Thank you. Another thing about
Yeah, that was with KD right there next to him, right?
Was it? Was
I
KD
think that was the
year?
Iggy year.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was the Iggy year.
Yeah.
The other thing about Steph Curry, you know, I could give y'all Akeem revolutionized the game. That there was never a big man like that until we saw Joel Embiid. Now we're seeing a whole bunch of copycats of Steph and Steph's style, but nobody's ever, and I can confidently say it now, you know, I'm going to watch basketball for another 30, 40 years. Maybe there's going to be another kid that comes around. But what Steph, I've never seen that. That this is a first. What Steph is doing is the same thing like when I saw Michael Jordan, and I understand that Dr. J came before Michael Jordan, but as much as Dr. J did shit, he wasn't doing shit like MJ.
Yeah.
I've never seen Steph Curry anything like that in the league.
So we had Reggie Miller with the record like about 10 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still had the record. Then Ray Allen recently did it, and now Steph has recently done it. I think everybody's saying this is the most skillful time in NBA history. Like I think eventually, especially with how they shoot threes now, eventually somebody's gonna come and take Steph's record within our lifetime.
No, because we still got more Steph to go. You know what I'm saying? No, those guys
I said within
did
our
it.
lifetime.
No, yeah, but he ain't shooting that
Bro,
three.
yo, Nick, I need you to come to grips with this right now. You know how Karl Malone and Stockton was playing till they was damn near 40, getting to the playoffs, still causing havoc? You gonna have to deal with Steph Curry till he like 42 years old. I hope you realize this. Like he's not going anywhere, and his window is just wide open for the next 4 years,
Y'all
dude.
you keep saying this wide open shit.
And
It's
he-
wide open.
How
Wide
big this
open.
window?
And he gonna have to do less. He gonna have to do as much.
Don't let Kuminga get in his bag now and coming into his own
Y'all
body.
keep on talking about
realize,
Kuminga.
Bruh,
I like
see,
Kuminga.
I gotta see it to believe it. I'm seeing it now with
He's
Jordan. I
got
didn't
this-
believe Jordan Poole until these playoffs.
Yeah, he's and Kuminga is that type player. Meaning he has the talent. He just got to put it all together. Like Q talked about with Poole getting another offseason. Get Kuminga offseason with this team working out.
Yeah,
He's gonna impress some people.
Poole's still young. Like, he out there taking hero shots and stuff like that. He can make a lot of those shots, but it's like you got to play. He wanted too much. You got to play within the confines of the game right now.
He'll learn it.
Yeah,
Shot
he'll learn it.
selection.
Yeah, and he was doing like game 3. He was just losing the ball, just doing too much.
Yo,
Yeah,
so I found a KG clip. I want to play because it's fucking hilarious.
but I like Kuminga though.
I got you not talking no more. That's the worst thing you can ever do. Once I start seeing the trash talk affect people, it was different for me from how I used it. Was there someone that you loved, you knew that the motherfucker could back it up and he was going to talk it to you? Believe it or not, y'all, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, shout out to Timmy. Tim Duncan, people would not see him verbally saying stuff because he wasn't talking sentences. Freeze. Timmy would hit you in phrases. Got you. Ooh, almost. This the worst right here. Nice try. Subtle shit. No gangster shit. No real hardcore shit. Just subtly. Just back your ass up and put you back in like this over here.
Tell you.
That's a whole nother level.
Tim is
That
a goat,
is.
man. Tim is a goat.
Nah, Tim is definitely up there.
He was one of my favorite players.
It's
bro.
just that when
I
I
hated him.
when I compare
love
Steph
Tim
Curry and what he's been able to accomplish in the time that he's done it, it's hard for me to put some of those guys above him because again, he has the all-time 3-point record.
Nate the Great says Duncan has 5 rings.
5 rings.
Yeah, 5 rings. He does have 5.
Duncan
So he
got
got as much as
5.
Kobe.
He beat Shaq and Kobe. He beat Bad Boy Pistons, and he beat LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh in 5 games.
He beat
Yep.
LeBron twice.
Come on, I
Yep.
mean, well, 07, I give LeBron more credit for that. Just getting
Yeah,
there
so
with
hold on.
that terrible.
I'm just saying he beat LeBron twice.
No,
Yeah,
he beat
he
LeBron
did.
twice.
He
He
did.
beat the Knicks. He beat who else?
He
Shaq and
beat
Kobe
the
twice.
He beat the
He
Heat.
beat the
No, he
The Heat. The
Did he
Heat.
beat- did he beat-
He beat
no,
the
he
Heat.
No, he beat the
Pistons.
LeBron.
He
He
beat-
beat,
He beat the Pistons. The Pistons.
he beat the Pistons. And
That's
who
what
else?
it was.
So wait, hold on. So he beat the LeBron Heat. He beat the New York Knicks.
Mhm.
He beat the
think he-
LeBron Cavs.
He beat the Nets. I'm pretty sure.
Was it the Nets? I think it was the Nets.
I thought it was the Nets.
No, that
that
wasn't the
went there.
Nets.
Let me look at it.
Hey, real quick,
Was that the
let me
Nets?
ask this super chat. Drink
I'm
more
pretty
water
sure.
said, does defense not matter when discussing top 10?
It does
It
not.
has to. It has to. It has to. If you're going to compare 2 guys. I mean,
It
obviously,
should,
if
but
you
a lot of people know.
It don't. Defense don't matter these days.
It depends on the player. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're
Oh.
talking Steph Curry, we're not defense.
They said the Jason Kidd Nets in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
what I
4.
thought.
So what was number 5?
It was 90. What was 99? 99 was the Knicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That was a
03
lockout season.
03 was the Nets. Am I assuming that?
yeah, that was the
Should
Nets.
be.
05.
That was LeBron.
I thought 06 was LeBron.
07 was LeBron.
Hey, that lockout title. I don't
So
count.
who was that? The Pistons.
07
05,
was
I
the
hated that.
Cavs, and then 05 had to be.
The Pistons.
Yeah, and that was to me Timmy's
It had
most
to be the
impressive.
Pistons. Had to be the
That was to me that was Timmy's most impressive final because he got in the bag during that shit. He had like 36 one game. I was like, damn.
Because he knew he had to. Rasheed
It
Wallace was.
was the
Yeah,
Pistons.
Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. You know, the Wallace boys wasn't no joke. Timmy had to bring the lunch pail.
Damn, that went to 7.
Hey, that was the best
Yeah.
one.
That
That was the best one.
That's a damn good matchup.
Yeah, it
Chauncey, Tony Parker, Rip Hamilton,
was.
Manu.
Man, that
like-
shit had me stressed.
Hey,
bro.
I fuck with that Pistons squad, bro.
I
fuck with
did
that.
too, but I
fuck
was
with Ben
such
Wallace.
a Spurs fan. I wanted Tim to get
I
that.
fuck with Ben Wallace.
And I think
And
the
the
Pistons
very
won the
next
year
year,
before, right?
in the very next year, LeBron destroyed him.
Yep. And
Yeah,
that
the
was and
Pistons?
they were done.
Yeah.
And they were done.
Yep. It was a wrap for them boys.
Yep. That because no, Boston was supposed to be his Detroit Pistons. But before then, the Jordan version of the Pistons for LeBron were the Celtics. But those Pistons team gave him fits too.
Yeah, they had nothing but thugs.
So
That
we
was with
put them
Gilbert
down
Arenas and
29.
them.
What is it? 29 straight. What is it? 29 straight on that?
27.
Yeah,
I think it's
27.
Yeah, between fourth quarter and overtime.
Man,
that shit was crazy.
That shit.
I
was
watched that
insane.
thing
feel-
live.
I
Did he
too,
take
bro.
any jump shot? Was he
Yeah,
just
no,
dunking?
it, threes,
Uh,
pull up,
You
spin
name
move.
it.
all I remember is he did that big ass dunk
Mm-hmm.
when he cocked back.
Yeah, he did it.
That was when I was a LeBron fan.
He displayed the entire repertoire.
Yup.
When I saw that, I said, okay, I had not seen that since MJ. I
Yeah.
just that type of performance, I had not seen.
I
that
wanted
since
him to
MJ.
win the title so bad. Then I
I
saw when
hadn't
they was
seen
going
that
against,
since Kobe.
and I was like,
versus
Boobie
the
Gibson
Suns.
ain't gonna give you
Nah.
shit.
You know really how in my opinion, why they lost that. Obviously, the Spurs team was just way better. Like LeBron drugged them dudes to the finals. It was Pop. Pop said,
Mhm.
okay, look, this brass 20-some-year-old, he ain't gonna beat us. I got three horses in the stable. They got one mega horse, but we could corral him. He don't know everything he could just do just yet.
Yeah.
And basically Pop just made him, hey, shoot that shit. Cause you're not getting in this way. You're not driving in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it stymied them. And here's the thing.
Who was guarding Bron then?
Shit, it was Bruce
By
Bowen.
the
committee.
rim?
Yeah, it was by
Bruce
committee.
Bowen. Bruce
They
Bowen.
just walled them off.
Them jump shots was guarding
That's
LeBron.
it, yeah.
Bruce
They just
Bowen
walled them
was
off.
guarding them.
Bruce Bowen.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Bowen.
I'm just saying,
But the thing
bruh.
is, though, is that was Pop's strategy, and that's what that's what Phil Jackson did. I think it was 2 years later versus the Orlando Magic when they had Dwight. They let LeBron go berserk, and they're like, "All right, do what you do. All right, nice layup, cool, nice shot, but we're not gonna let you get your role players involved because you can
Hold on,
get."
you
6
said Phil
feet.
Jackson?
I said Phil followed that same blueprint against the Magic. Let Dwight do whatever he want to do, but we're not letting you get Hito Turkoglu and all those guys.
Oh,
the Lakers, later Lakers.
You know what I mean?
Later Lakers.
Yeah.
Just the way he phrased it, I thought you were talking about the Cavs. But
No,
I
I'm
got
saying
you.
Pop. Kind of set the blueprint for
Yeah.
how to stop one guy in the
Yeah,
finals. You know
no,
what I mean?
100. That year where the Cavs were the favorite and they played against that Orlando team that had the Rashard Lewis, Dwight Turkoglu,
Hito Turkoglu,
Jameer,
JJ Barrett,
JJ Redick. Who was the other?
Skip
Courtney Lee.
Rashard
Was Ray Shaw
Lewis.
on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
my Michael Pietrus.
John Lewis.
Michael Pietrus. When the Cavs played against that team, I was so mad at who was the coach?
Mike
Mike-
Brown.
was it Mike Brown?
Stan.
No. I'm
No,
talking about for the Cavs.
Oh,
Mike Brown
Brown.
versus
Mike
Stan
Brown
Van
was the
Gundy.
coach. You know why I was so angry in that series was
Tom Chambers.
the reason why I was so angry in that series was because I felt that they continued to double team Dwight, which put their defense in rotation to all them damn shooters. Everybody I just named could shoot a fucking three. Rashard Lewis, Turkoglu, Pietrus, Jameer,
JJ.
Courtney Lee, JJ, every single one of them. And Mike Brown kept doubling Dwight. And I'm like, look, bro, make Dwight beat you. Make Dwight score 50. Send him to the line every time. But they allow these shooters to just shoot. And I never understood it. Never understood it. I feel that was a championship that was a championship matchup that everybody wanted.
Bro,
Prime
Mike-
Bron versus
Kobe.
bottom of the prime Kobe. That's what the NBA needed, man. Mike Brown fucked it up.
Damn, that shit was terrible, man. I remember I was so
yeah.
crushed when they
Game
lost
5.
that series. Cause y'all remember all them puppet commercials that they used to have, right? The Sprite commercials. And they were like, it was Kobe and it was LeBron, and they had like the two puppets for the Sprite and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Bro, those were
I
the
remember.
Yeah.
those were the best commercials because
I
they were
remember that.
teasing that the entire season, especially when it became like more of a real like a real thing. It was like, oh shit, this might actually happen. And then LeBron hit the game winner, and I was feeling so good. I'm like, all right, they gonna come back, blew that shit. I'm like, come on, dude.
How you gonna play that game with that shit on the court? Like
They probably turned it off. It looked like it was coming from the AC or something.
Wait, what happened? Some shit fell?
No, it was just water.
He
It was
he
wet.
probably pissed right now.
Yeah. his
But
facility
you know what?
shit.
Look, here's the thing about the Dallas Mavericks that I have to commend Mark Cuban for. He's made a lot of moves to find that second guy for him for Luka,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to build this team, they're close. They're closer, but they're still not that close. And Golden State, Colin always says this. Sometimes certain series, games, it just provides clarity. Golden State is providing you tremendous clarity. You don't have enough.
Gotta
You
upgrade.
simply don't have. Luka's the guy. Luka could ball out to get to. He's not gonna cower in the biggest moments. We see that. Luka's the guy. But this shit not close.
No.
It's not. Think about it. You beat
really
the
see who
number
you
one
are.
team in the NBA. They were 8 games better than any other team in the NBA, and Luka showed up. But Golden State, it's a different animal, and that's who you're gonna have to beat to win the championship in the foreseeable future.
But I see he got the right coach though.
Oh yeah, he do. He do.
Yeah, he got the right. He got that part right, and a lot of those owners do not get that
No.
part right.
Yeah, I
They
haven't really
need-
been
you
able to
know
pay
what?
attention to see what they're doing differently tonight.
Mavericks need rim protection, and the Mavericks
make
need
a
a
shot.
second scorer.
Besides the threes. Yeah.
That's it. That's
If,
really
if the Mavericks had Rudy Gobert,
Yep,
They
that's
probably-
exactly who they're gonna.
they
That's
probably,
exactly
they probably
who
would
they're
go
gonna get.
further. They probably would have made the series a distance.
That's exactly who they need.
I like Rudy. I don't think Rudy takes him over the top.
I'm saying it makes this series more interesting.
Oh, it makes it more interesting.
It wouldn't
But
make it that much more interesting.
to a little bit, because the thing is, once Golden State goes small, but what Rudy
Who's
gonna
he gonna guard?
do?
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the
But
thing, though,
Draymond
is that-
cancels out Rudy.
Well, here's the thing, though. Utah makes Rudy Gobert look more ass than he actually is because they ask him to do so much. Like Utah's offense is very, for lack of a better word, it's very elementary, dude. Like people in pick up 5-on-5 run that same offense. All right, we just gonna keep kicking the ball around, and we gonna have one big dude just stay in the paint. Like that's what dudes at the YMCA do. You know what I mean? And those guys on those 4 guys outside, they can't guard a fucking thing. You know what I mean? And not saying that Luka's like a defensive anchor, but he has to get in better shape and he has to play better defense. But guys like Finney Smith and Bullock and Kleber, they can play better defense than what they're showing. I just feel like they have to make some offensive wrinkles into what they're going to do this offseason. And if you add in a guy like Gobert, I think it allows for Gobert to play to his strengths more. He doesn't have to get it as exposed because other guys on the perimeter can actually switch and guard and, make up for that lack of what they have in Utah. Because Donovan Mitchell's not guarding shit. When Joe Ingles was there, he wasn't guarding shit. Mike Conley's not guarding anything. But they have more mobile dudes in Dallas. I feel like can make Gobert look even better than what he already is as just a stationary rim protector.
I think you're picking the wrong Utah teammate to come to Dallas to change it. I like Gobert as a fit, but you put D Mitch here, that's a fucking problem.
I've been
That's
saying
a
that,
problem.
but then I go trade him to Dallas. That's crazy.
He probably won't go to Dallas, but again, obviously we're just talking about fits in terms of a
who would he
Luka
want?
number 2.
Shit, like Bradley Beal would be perfect.
I like Bradley. I don't know how much of the needle Bradley moves.
Whoa.
We won't be talking about him after a year or two.
He signs an extension, so really, you know what I mean? It depends, man. Like Zach LaVine, I think that would be a nice pickup.
But
I don't know if it moves the needle
would
as
you-
much as I love Zach.
Would y'all lock up Brunson though?
Yeah,
The Knicks gonna do it if they don't.
That's
I-
what I was. That's where I
And
think he's
I
gonna
don't
go.
like it, but I mean,
You don't like him going to?
I like Brunson. You know who he reminds me of?
Who's
Fred
that?
Van Fleet.
he remind me.
He's a guy that can start
he's
at
a
the
black
1
J.J.
as a
Barea.
2 or come off the bench.
He a black
I was gonna
JJ
say,
Barea.
what's crazy about Brunson? He's the best post scorer left in the playoffs. Because when he get that ball on the block,
Hey, he be backing down Steph too.
it don't matter. Yeah, don't none of them
Hey.
want none of it. I don't care who's on him.
Now, when
Do
you
you
Like
know-
a thick
you
woman
do
that freak
know-
Nick, he backing down Steph. What?
Do you know who Dallas needs? Just in like some, I'm on my Marvel what if shit. If can you imagine if Joel Embiid was on this Dallas team?
That'd be
Like,
You
chaos.
definitely
Bruh,
won't want that
like,
shit.
I don't like, bro. I would have a conniption, obviously, but like, dude, that's exactly what they need. Like they need a big like him. They need a guy if they can get a healthy AD, if They can get a Zach LaVine, they can get a Bradley Beal, Donovan Mitchell. Those are the guys you want beside him. But if you can't get that, you probably just need to stay put on finding a really good defensive anchor, and then just try to fill in with like more role guys that can play defense. Because Dwight Powell, he's not it. You know what I mean? He's not it. Bertans, he not it. You know what I mean? But if you can find those different role dudes who can actually fill in, can switch, can knock down threes when they open, then that's just what you need. Luka, he's proven like FIFO said, he is the guy, but he has to make adjustments to his game. I feel like he has to stop holding the ball as long as he does. And I think Jason Kidd even alluded to that, where he's like, we want him to be more LeBron and less James Harden. Less dribble. Let's get into the offense. Because I see a lot of possessions, and this is where my criticism, where people say I hate on Luka, I don't. I really just try to give him constructive criticism. When I see him pound the ball and then once it's the last 10 seconds, that's when he wants to move it on certain possessions and certain key possessions. And I'm like, nah, bro, stick to your offense. I know you got to get into your bag, but that's only when the play breaks down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, if either shoot early or move the ball so guys like Brunson, guys like Kleba, guys like Bullock can touch the ball so the ball can have energy. If the ball has no energy and you're just kind of getting a bailout, then of course you're going to have, missed opportunities and just bad possessions where your offense just looks completely discombobulated. And that's what I think Luka has to figure out. Lose about 10 to 15, come back in better shape, commit on defense, and I think we'll see a much better Dallas team.
Way.
Yeah, Q. Luka don't need to do that.
Yes, he does.
No,
Stop.
he don't. Why?
How does it? Because he's fat, nigga. Like what do you mean? He's
he
fat.
He done played to the end of the game.
He is a little chunky,
he looks
bro.
I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just saying some guys don't. Some guys ain't workout warriors like that.
Well, you know what? You don't need to be a workout warrior. You need to put the fork down.
We giving this white man too much of a pass, bro.
Bro, what? He has to lose weight.
Warriors.
Was Larry Bird swole?
Larry Bird played in the era where you could punch a motherfucker. Like, come on, dude.
Why you have to question Luka?
I'm just saying, Larry Bird. He ain't Larry Bird. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nigga, in closeout games, though, nobody averaged more than Luka. In closeout games.
So you saying
what does that mean?
So you saying he's the next Larry Bird?
That don't mean shit.
You saying he the next Larry Bird?
I'm saying he could catch and pass Larry Bird.
See, here y'all go with the bullshit.
Say he can.
This nigga can. Go ahead.
Is he not on the trajectory?
You've been quiet too long, Ken.
I don't want to.
Is he not on the trajectory?
No.
Why not?
Why is he? Pass him how? In what way?
And everything.
To my stats.
That must be all he's talking about.
That's the only thing I see.
There ain't no title.
He just got back. Hey, Sheldon, how many playoff series has he won up to this point?
2.
This year, right? All this year.
We over here.
Same way.
How many Hall of Famers Larry Bird play with?
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Bro, we over here.
As far as him and Trae Young, they won the same amount of
playoff
playoff
series. And if Luka don't get any Hall of Famers, how the fuck he gonna catch him, FIFO?
Well, I have a little bit of faith in Mark Cuban. I got a little bit of faith in Mark Cuban. We'll see.
That's
what I'm saying. I give him credit for
you got faith in Mark Cuban, bro. What has Mark Cuban done?
Mark Cuban has shuffled the deck.
Hey, he done as much as a dealer at a damn Vegas strip club. Come on, bro.
No, but there's a lot of owners that don't. There's a lot of owners that stand pat.
Mark Cuban's a good owner, but in terms of putting together a team,
he took a gamble on Chris Scott.
Of course, that's what it was.
Nah, Dirk was
that was boomer bust.
Dirk never should have gotten that title. We know that, but he got it. But at the same time, like I don't think he did a good job of helping Dirk. Dirk was the guy.
I think where he messed up with Dirk was
after the championship.
I think where he messed up with Dirk was not keeping Steve Nash, letting Steve Nash walk.
Okay, yeah, okay. This the motherfucker you got faith in?
Look, people
that was a mistake. That wasn't a big mistake.
A 2-time MVP. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying they won a title with. It took them a while, but they got to that title.
We
don't know if Nash ain't never showed us that he was that.
No,
nigga.
I'm talking about that title was a gift.
It was.
They earned
from the basketball guys.
They earned that gift.
No. The basketball guys made it possible. Here's the thing, Nick. and this is how I know you don't be watching.
Yo,
Do you
we
understand?
get to this every
Do you
part of the episode,
understand?
Sean.
Do you
Call out my
understand?
basketball card once
Do
again.
you understand who the head coach of that Dallas team was when they drafted Dirk and they had Steve Nash?
Who is it?
Was it Rick Carlisle?
Don Nelson.
Don Nelson.
He said Rick
I couldn't
Carlisle.
remember.
Rick
What's
Carlisle.
that, Avery
I thought it was.
Johnson?
Hey, Rick
I
Carlisle.
couldn't
That
remember.
old.
It
I'm
was
like,
Don Nelson.
Don
Yeah, I
Nelson.
couldn't remember.
Don Nelson was D'Antoni before
Yep,
D'Antoni.
sure was.
He had a generational. Dirk Nowitzki was a generational talent. He had to work to get 3 to 5. It was more like 3 to 7. Like it took him a little bit of time.
I hate
but,
him like
but he
Dirk.
was
Hey,
generational.
but he be talking shit now with Don
Who?
Nelson being on
Oh,
Twitter
yeah.
going off. I forgot what he said last. I'm about to look.
But then you give the pre D'Antoni, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, and come on, that shit ended prematurely.
I'm
It
saying
did.
Steve Nash has never shown us that he was that nigga. So I'm not gonna assume that just because Don Nelson is
So
there,
two-time
What do you mean by
MVP.
that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
he ain't got. What did he get to Phoenix to the finals?
He got him to the Western Conference
Did
Finals.
he get him to the
Man.
finals?
Man, all right, we getting all over the place. Regardless, that nigga Luka is one burger from looking like Post Malone with a step back. So I'm not hearing none of this shit that y'all talking about, bro. He needs to drop at least 10 pounds. He needs to, even if it's muscle, nigga. You need to get in the gym so you can
He'll be
move
all right.
quicker.
Not everybody. was strong.
you
And
know, I
I'm
don't
with
think.
this
I don't
'cause if
think.
y'all gonna shit on fucking Zion. Y'all need
I'm
to shit on
saying
this
Luka,
motherfucker, too.
like, bro, Luka
that man
is
ain't
James
missing a game,
Harden.
though.
How are we
Thank
gonna
you.
kill James Harden for the same shit?
James
Luka's
Harden.
going down
How
that
about
path.
that?
That's what I was gonna bring up.
No, because that man's still showing up. James Harden did not.
Stop. James Harden shows up. Y'all niggas need
Nah,
to stop
nah,
doing
nah.
this
James
shit, bro.
Harden do what?
shows up.
James Harden do what?
shows
At the
up,
club?
bro. James
At the
Harden
bank?
First of all, he's
I'm
way
sorry.
older than fucking damn Luka Doncic.
Okay.
I'm just saying we talking about weight. James Harden hasn't been in shape.
We
for the
talking
last
about
5,
weight,
6
bro.
years.
What Luka averaged?
When has James Harden been in shape?
He been
OKC.
when he won
And that's about
MVP.
it.
That was only
When
because
he
the
won
beard was shorter
MVP,
than-
and those 4 years where James Harden was at the top of basketball, he was in shape, bro. I don't know why everyone thinks that just because the last couple years he wasn't in shape, now that's his whole narrative. I don't like that narrative, bro. He was in shape. He
Nah,
was,
Okay, let me tell
he
you
was-
this.
Think about this. Is
No.
Luka's gonna do it regardless. Some of
And
those
Luka
guys, they
needs
have
to
be
do
in
it.
shape.
Yep.
Luka
Bro.
been doing it.
No.
Luka averages,
Stop it.
Luka averages
Luka-
40.
Stop it.
Luka
Stop it.
averages
Stop
30,
it. Stop it.
10, and 9. No. It was 40.
is
40,
right.
10, and 9.
Bruh.
Stop.
You is right,
Stop.
y'all.
With all that weight. So what
Stop.
are you saying?
Stop. Because all it takes is one fucking injury, and now you can't get back because you too heavy.
And
Nah,
he gets
bro.
hurt all the.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Luka has to drop 10 pounds. He has to get better on defense.
See, that's what I'm with you on the 10. I was with you on the 10 pounds, but it ain't like he got to do a whole body transformation. Or nothing.
I didn't say all that. All I said is nigga got to drop 10 pounds, and everybody act like I fucking called him Jenny Craig. Like, y'all, like, relax. Like, he just needs to get in better shape.
Hey,
And that way he can move.
Hey, Q, even Mark Cuban said that.
Said this.
The organization was calling Luka out for his conditioning.
Yeah.
Even Luka admitted
Yeah,
it.
he
So
was
y'all
out
are
of
like
shape.
this shit just coming out of fucking
No,
nowhere.
I agreed. When he talked about Post Malone is the only reason
No,
I said
I mean, but he's right, bro.
Is he wrong?
he won burger away.
Bruh, Luka is one baconator away from being Hank Hill. From being Hank Hill with a floater. All right.
The one with the egg
Oh,
on it.
God.
They got one with the egg on it right.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. He'll get a Royale
Hank
baconator.
gets to 30.
Oh, God. See, here's what I'm saying.
Help
Everybody
him.
want to kill James Harden after he done dropped 56 and 11 just because he in the club. But when Luka is in the morning drinking beer,
You say he ate 56 tacos?
man,
Drop.
56 points. See, we doing the black man crazy because he in the club, but
Right.
Luka gets to drink beer and have a burger at 9 a.m. and well, that's cool because he get 40 points. I don't give a fuck. He getting his ass beat every year. So what does that mean? He has to get better somewhere. The team has to get better, and he has to take some accountability too, dude. So
Missing that.
we gotta just start calling Luka on just what needs to be, done in the offseason, bro. Take care of your body more, get better on defense, and then stop holding the ball so long. That's all I've been saying about Luka for the last 2 years. Until I see those improvements, he's gonna continue to be what James Harden was. A great offensive player, one of the best perimeter scorers, but when the time comes, he will underperform. I don't like the word fold, but he will underperform.
Like underperforming fold to
Yeah.
out that.
No, to me,
like,
fold
yeah.
is like to me, fold is like you don't
Hey,
have
Q
it.
be sensitive about certain words.
No,
bro. I
because
swear.
because bro, I
He
don't
be
like the way
Well,
that I don't like.
James Harden be
Hold
folding.
on, I gotta hear this. What
No,
you say,
bro,
bro?
because bro, I don't like the way that sometimes we talk about these athletes like they just not people. Like they're people. Like they going through shit off the court, and sometimes the fold just means like you gave up. James Harden don't be giving up. Like, dude, like sometimes
Well, he
teams
gave
be
up on
better
that play.
than his team.
Yeah, he
Or
did give up
Luke.
on that play.
Yeah, he
that they
gave up on the
showed.
play we just watched.
Are you talking about in
On
Brooklyn?
the
See what
Shaq
I'm
and the
saying?
Fool.
They can't do nothing with that boy down
But no,
there.
he don't care about that James Harden because that was Brooklyn
And-
Nets James Harden. That
No,
wasn't Philly.
bro, that's not the playoffs. Like what are we talking
Okay,
about?
but look, Nick, Q. When I use the word fold in CP3's case when he was playing for the Clippers against OKC,
You
I
gotta
want to
get
say it
him.
was game 5 or 6. It was in OKC. Down the stretch, they had a lead. And when I say fold, it means that this game was supposed to
said
be in the
Yeah,
bag,
you gotta see it.
and it was because of CP3's blunders that they lost that game. Missed free throws, untimely turnovers. You folded as the captain, as the point guard that is supposed to take control over the entire momentum of the game because that's what point guards do. And he failed. He folded. And we saw him fold last year in the finals. He folded. He didn't shoot. He didn't take over. We understand what CP3 looks like when he takes over. When they closed out, what was it, the first round, second round, he went 14-14, 30-some odd point. That's what a point guard looks like.
Yeah.
CP against Dallas didn't shoot his first round to the second fucking half. That is folding, Q.
I feel what you mean in terms of why you're saying that word. I just think that's just losing the game. I feel like there's choking. You can choke as a team. I think a team can choke.
Nah, he folded.
In turn, I mean, folding is I quit, bro. Like you made me quit.
Folding
Folding means you don't show up.
exactly, and
No,
especially
man, no. Literally, folding is what in poker. I'm giving up. He didn't give up. He just got beat, or you choked, meaning like I was trying to do this and I couldn't.
Folding means that you're half of what you are, right? Like if I fold a piece of paper in half, you're not a whole fucking piece no more. And CP,
I'm letting him go. Let him talk, kid. Let him talk.
CP3. Look, when you are a person that controls the ball, you have complete control over who shoots, when you shoot, what happens in the game. There's no way that your name is Chris Paul and the first shot you shoot is in the second half of an elimination game. That's folding, Q.
I think the Suns choked as a team.
No, fuck
I'll
that.
say-
You
I'll
don't
say-
want
I'll
to
say
get
that.
him.
Fuck that.
No, because
He
I
fold-
just like that's not
CP3
one player.
folded.
People say how Devin Booker is first team All NBA and he did not play good. Like that's also on him.
But you
DeAndre
know-
Ayton,
look,
DeAndre.
who's
Hold
the
on.
leader of that
I'll let
team,
you
Q?
talk. I'll let you talk. Relax. When DeAndre Ayton is asking for a max contract and you put it like that, that's on him as well. I get it that CP is the guy, but CP for the last, I think, 5 years of his career, 6 years of his career now, he's been relegated to being the initiator for a better perimeter scorer in James Harden and Devin Booker. So they also have to hold some responsibility for that as well. So I don't know, man. I think like if a player quits or a player has visibly bad body language, I'm like, damn, dude, you just gave up on the team. To me, Luka folded in that last 5 minutes of that game against the Warriors last game. And y'all talking about he got 40 and shit. He was just throwing up shots.
Q.
How we talking, Q?
I mean, if we want to talk about folding, like, you know what I mean?
Q,
Oh,
let me ask you this. For the last 2 seasons, the Phoenix Suns have been heralded as a championship contender, correct?
That's a fact.
Why is that? Because D Book was already there. DeAndre Ayton was already there.
Because CP
They
completes
drafted
that team.
Cam Johnson.
Because CP completes that team.
Okay, so when you're the unquestioned leader and people call them washed when he got traded to OKC, damn near got. Did they make the playoffs?
Yeah, they made the playoffs. And
They made the
almost won against
playoffs.
the Rockets. And they won
They
7
made-
games.
See, you fucking put a damn lottery team around CP. He got them to the playoffs, and then you put them on a team that had zero expectations,
Mhm.
right? They
And they
they
get to the
didn't
finals.
they went to the bubble, went undefeated, they still didn't make the playoffs. So we understood that they had promise. You put CP on there, they went to the fucking finals.
Yeah.
And then this year, the best team in the NBA. When that guy, that is the difference, identifiably the difference, and you don't shoot until the second half, you folded.
All right, all right. We got the definition now.
Thank you.
We got the definition now. Man, what NBA finals y'all want to see most?
I want to see Miami and Golden State.
You know, honestly, I don't care who come out the East because I think both of those teams are going to give Golden State a good run. For different reasons.
I don't think Miami will, and the only reason I say that is because of injuries.
I was gonna say because of Jimmy.
No,
Yeah.
Nah, injuries because of Jimmy.
What's Jimmy's injury?
He got
His
it's
knee,
like his knee or some
Jimmy's
shit.
knee, Tyler Hero's groin,
And
and
what's the Lowry? He got a
Kyle
hamstring?
Lowry got a hamstring injury.
But he just came back though, right? Kyle?
Yeah, but he's
But he
in and
still
out.
is.
So that's what I'm saying. So injuries was gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Boston, man.
Yeah, Boston.
It would have to be Boston. And
But
even
Boston nicked up too.
they nicked up too, 'cause
Marcus Smart almost got taken out of the playoffs.
he didn't play last game, and
Big
Williams'
boy.
knee is
Yeah.
still bothered. He had to come
I
out.
like him.
Mm-hmm.
He's hurt though.
Because he had
I'm talking
surgery.
about just
He
for
had
the-
surgery
the-
in March.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah, that knee is
I'm
still not
surprised
right.
they asked him to come back.
he
He
limped
plays
out
every
last
other
night.
game. He gonna sit out next game.
Yeah. So in saying that, both these teams are banged
He
up,
got to
but
play every
Miami
game in
is
that
most.
finals.
I mean, Miami's top 3 players are hurt. So in saying that, I don't think
It's
that
saying that Golden State walk into the another title again.
the-
ain't
the-
it?
if
They
they
still
play
got to
Miami,
get past Dallas. Look at Dallas. They gonna win this
I
game.
gave up on this white boy when he went down 0-3. He can't give me one game, Shelton.
He gonna get you
I
one
thought, I
game.
thought, I thought he was over
well,
the home
hold
game.
on. I'm sorry. He ain't gonna get you one game. All them other guys, his
yeah,
I
help
thought
is gonna
yeah,
get
his
What
you
help,
a game.
happened?
his help
Bruh.
showed up tonight.
I thought he got over the home. He was homesick for a minute. Now I thought he got over that
Nah,
shit.
he need, and you asked what the difference was. That is the difference. Those guys are shooting tonight.
They're shooting
Role
50%
role
for
players
three.
always play well at home.
Yeah, and they're showing in this game tremendously.
They've been up hella before, so that's why I don't even believe in this shit.
Chill Vibes 21. Chill Vibes said, "Where do you all see Aiton going, and where do the Suns go from here with the West better next year with teams like the Clippers and Nuggets being healthy?"
If the Suns damn Clay is just if the Suns re-sign or bring back Ayton, they don't care about moving forward.
If they bring back Aiton, that means Aiton should be. If his whole issue this year was I didn't get paid and then he gets paid, maybe he'll come back more focused.
I ain't fucking with that nigga, bro.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying that it could change his attitude.
It could.
And then
It better is that's what I mean.
Yeah, but
If you gonna pay, that's how you know you're not really ingrained with the team. If it takes money for you to be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna compete. Like nigga, we had
I
a chance
feel
to
that.
go
But-
for a title.
But people have different motivations, though, Nick. That's the
They
only
do.
thing. You got some people that are motivated by
But
money.
then we
take
don't need
care
that
of
nigga
their
on the
family.
team.
Damn,
As
what
long
the
as he
fuck
getting it
going
done.
on?
Man,
It's
I'm
raining
not
out
about to.
there.
I'm not about to kill myself on the court and not even have
They
my
got a
money.
busted-ass pipe.
Not even some money secured for myself.
I
We know
that's what I'm saying.
DeAndre Ayton. If the Suns could just re-sign him and trade him at a later date, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But I also believe that Ayton, he probably needs an all-time great point guard like LaMelo Ball to help him out. So he probably should go to Charlotte.
What about Dallas?
Now he want to show out.
I don't think Dallas will want him. I think he's too offensive oriented. They probably need some real size. I think Atlanta or Charlotte is where I would
I
might
like
say.
him better in Dallas.
Nah,
I like him in
man.
Dallas.
Nah, in Dallas they definitely need some defensive help on the inside to take the load off Luka because then they can play a defensive scheme that kind of more so.
Nah,
focus guys.
DeAndre Ayton don't take a load off nobody.
And that's what I'm saying. He doesn't need to be in Dallas because they need somebody to take a load off of Luka defensively, so he can funnel guys into the middle, so he doesn't have to really strap up on defense. You know what I mean? A guy like
Yeah.
Gobert, a guy like shit. They would be good if they even had a guy like Nick Claxton on that team.
Ooh.
They need to stay home. They're not staying home. They're not staying home, and they're giving up all them.
Luka better be lucky. All these other motherfuckers hitting all these damn threes. They shooting 50% for threes.
Yeah.
Because he ain't been doing shit.
Well, let's go to
He's been
State.
struggling.
Golden State is the one that's doing it because they're not rotating well. I hate that zone because they're hitting these shots. It works when they're missing, But when they hitting
They
shots
was
like
missing
this,
more than they making them.
Ooh,
They down.
Come on now, you gotta make that now.
and the
for
zone
real.
has forced them into misses. Maybe they've adjusted.
They
to it now,
won 3
but
games off of the defense they've been playing.
right? But that's what I'm saying. In this game, he should have been switched out of the zone because it ain't been working at all. They've been hitting every open shot. The others have showed up tonight.
They were down
So
by
you
20
need
Ooh, good hands.
There you
They
go.
were
Good
they were down by
defense.
20 something before too. Or he gonna yam that.
Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
Golden
I'm not
State
saying that the
took
lead
night
is
off.
unsurmountable. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't be this big if you stayed home. Match them up and let them do their matchups, and just lock up who you with. Mono and mono, play man defense and stick with your man.
Man, Adam
Stop
Silver
gambling
told
so
them boys
much.
chill out. Adam Silver
Yeah, they
told
back
them
in the
boys
man.
chill and just go back to the bay so we can
Get
get
over
his
the top
ad
now.
money.
That offensive.
yeah, I
That's
think this is
cool.
just
That's stupid.
your typical.
I wouldn't have called that a foul.
I would have. He put both hands and
And I
pushed
think I think
That's a
Golden
hell of a
State just
pass.
missing shots.
Look at there. But they're not rotating. They haven't been.
But-
They've been doing this, the
but-
play right before the same thing.
But think about how far that ball traveled in 2 passes.
Right.
That's how hard rotation.
Well, the thing of it is, that's what I'm saying. You come out of that zone, especially if they're hitting these shots. They're making the passes this game and they're hitting the shots.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to
That's
stat,
where you stop them.
you about to
Yeah.
stat pad now. He about to add all these stats, and everybody gonna talk about
They're
Luka.
gonna have to close it out.
Everybody gonna
with
talk
Golden
about
State.
Luka tomorrow, Nick.
Even if
And
they
they gonna forget everything that everybody's done. They basically
better
carried
not.
Luka up to this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
they better
are.
not.
Hey,
Because
They are.
yeah,
you know what though? I
Luka probably gonna end with like 35. Just like he added all those points at the end of game 3 when it didn't mean shit, and then people talking about, oh, Luka had 40. Luka had 40. Where was everybody else? Nah, Luka didn't have 40 when he needed to have 40.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
oh,
That
wow.
game was over, Vivo.
Mm.
Oh,
And he
wow.
was just shooting shit up. They weren't even rotating and guarding him. They were just letting him shoot the shit. And then
Gotta make
Steve
it,
Kerr
though.
had to call him out.
See,
Still gotta make
this game to me is more about Golden State though than it is about Dallas.
Golden State is chilling, man. They chilling
are.
until they get home.
They are, and I can't stand it. It's like, put these boys out. Come out here firing.
So to a certain degree, yes, Golden State is playing with house money. At the same time, Dallas shooting 50% from 3, bro. Like, sometimes they're getting to these dudes. They're just knocking them down. Finney-Smith, Bullock. Once Bullock saw a couple go in, that was it. It was a wrap. Finney-Smith hitting shots. Kleber was hitting shots.
But,
At that point, their confidence is high. See, the
Gotta
thing
make
about it
free
is
throws,
that
man.
that's how they beat the shit out of fucking Phoenix. When they're hitting threes like that, and now look at him. Now he's trying to show out. Now he's trying to add his numbers. See,
hey,
Ken, stop hating. Stop hating, Ken.
I'm just saying, it's the truth.
all I'm saying is that this series, you're right, FIFA. I'll give you your credit on this. You and Cal heard. This series did clarify some shit for me.
That Steph Curry is him.
Nah. Luka and Trey Young on the same stage.
That
Bruh, for
Steph
real.
Curry
They on the
is
same
him.
damn stage.
That's what it clarifies. Steph
And
is
if Luka
him.
don't get one game in this series,
Well,
It's shit
this
ball.
one's over. So he got this one.
Nah, this
it
is
ain't
not
over yet.
Ken.
It's hella time, bro.
It's not over.
It's
That's
not
over,
over,
bro.
Is that?
It's not
That's
over, Ken.
over.
It's not
It's
over.
not over.
it's
Ken.
hella
How is
time.
it not over?
It's
Because it was
not
they was
over,
up
bro.
like this
It was
in,
this
in
last
game
game.
2.
Yeah,
Game
but
two,
they had a
23
third.
is over.
and
Nah,
they letting
it's not over
Nila
yet.
23.
Well, it's over.
over.
If
It's not over,
I'ma
bro.
Nitty Cleaner hit the shot.
They're not missing.
Ken, at the end of the day, the law of averages. Look, I don't know if they're gonna shoot like that the rest of this game, and we know
It's a
that
lot of
Golden
time
State
left.
can, like this.
They are going to shoot like that the rest of this game.
I don't know about that.
It's a lot of time left.
Okay, the only way that would happen is Golden State would have to put some type of pressure on them, and they haven't yet.
All they,
Offensively.
Golden State just need a couple stops. That's all they need. They just need a couple stops.
I don't know. I mean, I know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
But I think this
Ken,
one's over.
Look, what is it? 23. A 9-0 run puts that at
You
what?
know what?
14.
Yeah.
Ken, a 9-0, bro. I'm not even saying 14-2
I
run.
understand.
9-0 run puts this at 14.
The difference between this game and the last game when they were up is that Dallas came out cold in that quarter and they couldn't make a shot. This one, they're making the shots in the third quarter. That's why Golden State can't walk them down this time.
Turnover, easy bucket. Ken,
Not even
listen,
7 more FIFA.
listen. When the shit get tight, it don't matter how good you've been shooting. Pressure change everybody.
He's
Pressure
off.
change everybody.
Over.
Yeah.
It's not over.
Over, bro.
It's not
Bro, Steph,
over.
if Steph and Clay get like 4 threes back to back to back,
It's not
it's a whole
over, dog.
separate conversation.
This is not over.
Watch Draymond
It
finish
ain't
off.
over until the game over.
It's not over, Ken.
Uh-oh. Well, when they going to get the stops then?
They gotta get stops.
He said, when they gonna get stops?
When Lucas
Let
sit
me,
down,
man. I
they
ain't
gonna
trying to
bring
see
in
this.
Dinwiddie.
I'll see
I
y'all.
feel you too, man. I just
All right,
fuck
so-
out of here, man. Nobody want to see this bullshit.
All right,
Stop hating,
I
Ken.
ain't hating. I'm just saying, I ain't hating, man.
That's a foul on who? See, these are the fouls I can't stand in the league.
Me too.
What is? I'm a defender. How do I not have the right to this space? Look, how do I not have the right to be in here and
Pass, Lucas.
I'm absorbing you? How is that a foul on Draymond?
I don't know unless they call.
No, he was vertical.
That's the only thing I can think of.
To me, they got to fix that call. That's not a foul. He didn't swipe down. He didn't hit body. All the contact was initiated by the offensive player. So you mean to tell me I can't absorb it and move out the way? Come
Yeah, I don't
on,
like
man.
that. Yeah, you right though. They got to get a couple stops.
They got to get stops.
and they ain't done it yet.
Dallas, man, they just,
That's good.
I think in the closeout game, I think Kerr was playing with house money. I think that quarter where he had Moody in, Lee, Kuminga, and Dallas went on that run, I think that gave Dallas the confidence they needed to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Good pass.
honestly, Kerr didn't go for the kill shot himself.
That's true.
But, so
He did. He could have tightened up that rotation and just been ready. Like, look, y'all be ready to play extra minutes tonight because Otto's not playing. You're going to play more
Exactly.
than your normal minutes because we need to close them out.
And the thing about it is I like with the way Dallas can get hot from three,
Wow.
I wouldn't play with my food like that. Now, would they shoot this hot for 4 straight games? Probably not, because you still got Curry on the other end. But
Okay, remember what's the magic number I said you got to put Golden State down by?
30?
They 5 away. But if it ain't 30, bro, that lead is not safe.
Yeah, it's their night, bro. We saw this against Phoenix. Like I've watched Dallas in these games. When they're like this,
They're shooting 80%.
Exactly. You're not gonna beat them.
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. If I'm Kerr, man, I'm bringing my guys out.
Yeah.
At this point,
I'm with you. Let's go home and win this thing now at this point.
I at least play out the fourth quarter because maybe I need to
the first couple minutes. Well, here's the thing, because again, we know Golden State could go on a crazy run.
Right.
If they go on a 12-0 run, 14-2 run, then I keep them in.
You just fill it out to see if they got a run in, a big run in.
But let's say we start on a 6-0 run. J Kid call a timeout, and then they hit 2-3 more three. All right, come on, Steph. Hey, we going back to Golden. We going back to Oakland, bro.
Yeah, I would at least get to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll let the third quarter play.
Yeah,
I'll even let the first 4 to 5 minutes of that fourth.
Yeah.
If we could get on a run, cool. If they're still that hot, pack it in.
Yeah, Steph gonna sit down at that time anyway, so he always starts sitting the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's just their night.
Jordan Poole got to get more aggressive. I think in the stat I saw he only took 6 or 7 shots. He got to be more aggressive coming off that bench, because here's the thing, right? Like in the first round when we saw Jordan Poole start and Steph come off the bench, what did Steph do when he came in? I'm lighting this motherfucker up.
Mm-hmm.
Green light all day. Jordan Poole has to have that same mentality because that's the role that he's playing.
Yeah.
You have to be the instant offense off that bench for this team. You got to be that third splash, brother. If you only shooting 6 shots, you're not aggressive enough.
You know what? I think this is one of those situations, man. If we're gonna lose this series, we're not gonna lose it in front of our crowd, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna play with some pride.
Yeah,
100.
And that's it. So, in all honesty, that game 3, I was surprised they shot as bad as they did from 3 at home.
I was too.
So
because they had open shots, they just wasn't making none of them, and then Cleveland stopped shooting altogether.
He sure did. Do you what?
To me, this validates. I know you're not gonna like this take, but this validates Luca being a superstar to me. Because I always say a superstar gets you to the playoffs. They get you at least one win, even if they're overmatched, and they're not gonna lose because of you. Like you're gonna come out here and do exactly what you need to do. You're entitled to two
Mhm.
bad games in a 7-game series. You're entitled to two. You're human, but the rest of them you better ball the fuck out, and he has. So to me, this is not an indictment on Luca. This is Golden State got way more than you.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. We'll see how Dallas retools this offseason. Because I'm not gonna say they're close,
They're
but
not.
they're not close. But we got our guy. Do you know how many
Mhm.
teams don't have their
It's
guy?
it's just I think if I think Luca can definitely learn a lot. I think he's learning that I don't have to be as ball dominant. I'm actually seeing him being intentional about that in moments. Now it's a blowout. I'm gonna try to get my numbers, whatever. It kind of threw them out of rhythm a little bit. He got back to sharing the ball. They got back in rhythm, whatever. But I think once he's able to do that, then they'll find guys. I like Jalen Brunson a lot. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if and he's a guy they drafted. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if he's like that third guy because I don't think he's the number two. But I don't know if he's that third guy they need to score. So if that's the case and you pay him, how much money are you gonna have to go get this other guy that can help? So
Josh Bros said a random football question for y'all. After a really good draft, do y'all think my take that Zach Wilson is going to have a huge year two jump looks good?
well, I think what we've seen is that they actually that was a bad pass. That's somebody who ain't been playing.
Nah,
Moody.
Yeah.
he not
He
in the
don't know
flow of the
where everybody.
game.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. I think Zach he's on watch to do that.
Oh, he's
Um,
pulled everybody already. Oh, Steph's still
Nah,
out there.
Steph out there and Clay's out there.
Clay's not out there.
My bad.
That's
and I think that they
Oh, they
drafted
delete your
well. They
number.
got a lot of talent, a lot of weapons now. There's no excuse for Zach, and I think if Zach can't make it work with this, then you might be in trouble. I think the other thing is we got to see what the coaching does because coaching actually is plays a big factor. So can he utilize all those pieces he got now?
I don't, bro. If he played in the damn 80s and they would elbow him for shooting shit like that, bro. That is so disrespectful.
mm-hmm.
In terms of Zach Wilson, I don't know. What's the Saleh?
Yeah.
What's the head
Robert,
coach?
yeah,
Robert Saleh.
Don't get hurt still.
Um,
get him out, bro.
I don't know if I don't know if I like him as a head coach or as a play caller, play design. I don't know. I think Zach Wilson has talent. There's things that Zach Wilson does that I like. I think he will take a step forward, but a major step in terms of like being one of those next QBs, I don't know. And I'm not saying it's because of him. I don't know if the coaching staff and the scheme is going to suit his skill set. And that was offensive.
They're so fire. We need
New
auto
refs.
refs, bro.
Yeah.
We don't need human refs anymore.
I think part of the issue that's gonna be, or the issues that I see is play design. It's play design with those New York Jets. So we'll see. We'll see. I think they definitely are way more talented. Yeah, it's a wrap.
That fall scared Kerr. Kerr was
Mm-hmm.
all
Nah, nah,
Kerr.
nah.
It was
Get the
like,
fuck
all
up
right,
out of
all
here.
right, all right.
That's it. Let's go.
I'm not gonna pull a Doc Rivers when I get and get my guy hurt on some bullshit.
This was their
Offensive.
chance to get some great rest too.
Yeah, I mean they did what they needed to do. They put they got their win, and it is what it is. I mean Dallas handled their business tonight, and here we are. I think this would definitely be good for all of these guys that haven't played to
Mm-hmm.
kind of get into rhythm of the game, figure out these sets, even though they're not playing with the starters or whatever. Oh wow, come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's game. Yo, Dallas is missing a lot of open shots,
Well,
especially off of Luca passes.
yeah, now they are, and I think the thing
Yeah,
is,
since when it mattered,
if
they weren't.
if you're a kid, this like you don't want them to shoot themselves out of rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they've been so hot seeing the ball go in, and then you get a couple of misses. Then game 5 come up, you're like, oh
You gonna
shit.
make nothing.
Yeah,
The-
but
yeah.
uh,
That they made the ones that counted. You
mhm.
notice every time Golden State hit a 3 or scored, Dallas came right back and gave
Yep.
them a bucket. So you couldn't close that gap none when they was trying to, do their Golden State little run thing. Normally Golden State run, like I said, a 9-0 run.
Yep.
There you go. They couldn't get a 9-0 run because Dallas was gonna score regardless.
They did the same shit against Phoenix, those 2 games at home. They just didn't do it in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I was for certain they were going to do it in game 3 and then in game 4 as well. They have in game 4. And when they didn't do it in game 3, I was like, damn, like what the hell? I'm looking at Phoenix and Monty sideways. But they had the shots didn't go down. And I think Phoenix was the unfortunate byproduct of what we're seeing in game 4. And this also tells me that when a team's shooting like that, what are you going to do? Kerr has tried different things. Shit ain't worked. They're just making the shots. What I will say about this game, what I would say about this series that I walk away most impressed by is it's Curry, man. Curry. The way he's dominating a game and the way he paces himself throughout a game and the way he pick his spots, it's so great to watch. Like, his timing of certain things. Like in the fourth quarter, he's just taking people off the dribble, hitting those big threes. Like he's not even shooting threes
He's
like
not
that,
shooting. Yeah,
bro.
he's not shooting
Like,
well. It's everything else.
Can you?
Timely stop. We don't even get credit for that.
Mm-hmm. You know, the beautiful thing about Steph Curry's game that we applaud other players that came before him, Rip Hamilton, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, is that he's in perpetual motion
mm-hmm.
all the time. But the difference between Steph and those 3 that I just mentioned, they don't have the ball the way Steph does.
Mm-hmm.
So Steph does it
Yep.
with and without
Yep.
the ball.
Because he's bringing the ball up the court and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
That's bro. That look, that's a lot of energy
Mhm.
expounded on non-shooting or I don't want to say non-basketball movement, but the work to get open.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could pull from whenever he wants to, and nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, that's a bad shot." Nah,
Mm.
nigga, you can shoot from behind half court.
Yeah.
And be like, "That's a good shot for Steph."
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for him to bring the ball up, break down defenders, give the ball up, run around, get open. The doopsie do, you see him and Clay do it, him and Jordan Poole, they fucking slingshot themselves around. Like, bro, that, and then you're not tired.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And then they hit the shot. You stick with him that whole play,
Mm-hmm.
chase him around, put your hand in his face,
Mhm.
and he hit a jump in your face. You know how demoralizing that
Bruh.
is? I done chased you around for 23 seconds, and you hit a jump in my face.
Yeah.
I think before you get into the super chats, in my opinion, Jordan, Dame, Kyrie, and Steph, and I gotta put Kobe there. Those are the most demoralizing players I've watched
Mhm.
because it don't matter.
Yeah.
It like you can triple team me, dog. I'm gonna hit this on you. Like it ain't nothing you can do about it.
It's like T-Mac like that, too.
T Mac was like that too.
Mm.
T Mac was definitely like that.
He bust one in your face. Like
All right, let's hit these super chats and get out of here.
Josh Bros says, FIFO, as a Bears fan, are you worried about Fields? They haven't surrounded him with much offensive talent, and now the defense won't be as good without Matt.
I'm gonna say yes and no because no, they have not fulfilled the cupboard the way that they should have. So that's what gets me worried, but I'm not worried because I think he's a talented quarterback, and I think eventually he'll figure it out. I think the Bears are going to be committed to him, so he'll have time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he'll have time, and I think that experience is going to help
Kid
him.
needs to pull his
Yeah.
players.
You know one thing. What the Bears need to do is what the Raiders did years ago when they traded Khalil Mack the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Trade these guys to get draft picks. What's the safety that they're paying? They're paying big money to a safety, Eddie Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. All of the best players, and I know it sounds crazy as fuck, but all of the best players not named Justin Fields, get rid of all of them. They let Allen Robinson walk in free agency. You should have traded him. Like be a year too early than a year too late,
Right.
and get that draft compensation to really refill the cupboard.
J Mecca said, I just want to say I'm proud of my Mavs for hopefully winning one in the Western Conference Finals.
They will. Luke, and that's why I said, man, this validates Luka's superstar.
We'll talk about that.
And I know
Series.
and I know Nick would say, oh well, he's in the same plateau as Trey. I gave Trey the same shit. Trey, I believe Trey's a superstar. He got knocked down a little bit this year. But at the end of the day, a superstar is gonna get you one game.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm really curious. If you guys not listening to Draymond podcast, for real, y'all messing up, because I really can't wait to hear what he has to say tonight about how things went. I'll be curious about the mindset of everything. But yeah,
they're still not really out of it.
They're out of it, but they're out of it. I would say at this point, regardless.
See, not.
they are, but I don't know why. Oh, Brunson's the only one that's still.
Yeah,
out
Brunson's the only starter that's still out there. You got a couple people still playing because it ain't over, but Brunson is the only.
I mean, to what you said earlier, now two of these guys compared to Dallas's guys are better than their players on the court, and you could probably say more than two.
Yeah.
So because their role players play throughout the whole year,
right?
So they can definitely make a run.
You're right.
Each
one of those guys has started games.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on the court has started games this year.
Especially when they start missing shots. They got to put Luka back out there.
Did you see that pass he just made too?
Ooh, good hezzy.
Kick it out.
Go up. Look at David Lee 2.0.
Did you see that pass? That's his second one.
Oh, David Lee 2.0, man.
That's an 8-0 run. I mean, they're not going to come back, but that still looks good.
Yeah. What do you think about Jordan Poole's playmaking ability? Or I guess the better question before we go, what do you think he needs to improve on? What do you
Shot selection, first and foremost. One of the things that you said that you loved about Steph Curry, understanding when to pick his spots. I think that alone elevates a player to a whole nother stratosphere. Is understanding, okay, cool, I'm gonna chill now. Nah, we done missed 4 or 5. Give me the rock, and I'm gonna get my buckets. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole, I think this year was definitely his biggest coming out party. But now it's refinement in the game. In terms of his playmaking, I think when I watch him, naturally he's more of a scorer than a playmaker, but he could play make. I think that he's going to have to truly figure out what his role is, because I think it's bigger than 6-man for this team. I honestly think he should be a starter.
He's going to get Clay's spot eventually.
I think he's going to get Wiggins' spot.
I think you could play all three of them in terms of the Splash Brothers plus Poole. Wiggins is going to be very interesting to see what happens with him, because obviously the contract, Wiseman, there's a lot of guys you got to make decisions on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think as much as I like Wiggins because of what he does, right? Ken, what do I always say? If you're trying to win a championship in this league, you need guys 6'8" to 6'10" that can guard those guys. I don't need you to shut. Look, bro, you're not shutting down KD. You're not shutting down LeBron. You just got to make it as tough as possible. That's what Wiggins is. The Lob City Clippers. Can you imagine if they had this Wiggins? That's a whole different team.
Yeah.
So I think that you're giving up that commodity because Jordan Poole, he's about 6'3", 6'4". He doesn't have that type of size. But then now you're banking on Kuminga. You're banking on some of these other guys that you're bringing up your own pipeline. All that said to say, I think the refinement in this system, because they have a system, the refinement in this system is going to expedite or cover the lack of natural playmaking ability that Jordan Poole has because the system is just going to elevate what he does have.
Yeah, I asked because he would always seem to dribble himself into trouble. Because
Yeah.
he's always looking to score, and then when that opportunity is there, it's like, oh shit, what next? So if he was able to kind of like, and not a lot, just a little, just add on to like I'm dribbling to score, but I know where kind of, especially if you integrate in the system, I know where everybody's going to be. Then I can make that next play.
Yeah.
Then I think it could take him to another level.
Yeah, no,
It's
100%.
decision making. That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing for him is decision making, and for the reason you said, like he's looking to score, and that's because that's probably what they told him to do. Steve Kerr gave him freelance this year.
100%.
Go, but once it's more structured and he figures out what he's supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
no wasted motion.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that sometimes. Sometimes you just need to get to the spot.
Yep.
Once he learns to do that and play under control, he's unstoppable.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's learning from the best.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I say, Kent, they're light years ahead, but this extends their champion. Bro, their window's another 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Because Clay and Steph, as long as obviously you could keep them together, they got old man game. Steph don't got to dribble like that.
Steph old man game, we seen it now.
We seen it now.
Man,
and they got young guys under contract for a while that can play.
Mm-hmm.
And Clay having to adjust.
Look, he put the starters back in, Kent.
He did?
Yeah, Dallas did.
Yep, sure.
I hope Golden State did.
No, they didn't. And I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Because this second,
Finney and Bullock and Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
So he left Luka out, which is smart. You don't really need him.
Nah, but
nice move.
Yep. Look, this Golden State second unit.
Kid ain't fucking around.
If they get some stops,
it's the third unit.
This is different, or the third unit. It's a different ball game.
Would you bring your starters back in, or you just let them play it out?
Let them play it out.
Woo!
I would too.
Let them play it out. You down 20. If you get this thing down about 14, now you coming back with nice move. Hey, he been playing some ball today.
Who are the two biggest mentors to Steve Kerr's coaching career?
Pop.
And who else?
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Notoriously, what do? They don't
call
timeouts.
Oh, no timeouts.
They don't call timeouts. And if the second team bring me back, y'all motherfuckers will finish this shit. Yep, finish this shit out. You earned it. If we get to the finals, it's because y'all brought us back.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is what Kerr got on the court, the only one that could actually do something is Dinwiddie and Bronson. Finney Smith catch and shoot for the most part. Like he's been a nightmare up to this point. Bullock, Kleber, or is that Bertans? If they not making shots, then you giving them opportunities.
If they not making shots, they this team that Golden State got out there.
And then when you're going cold. Mm-hmm. See, when you're shooting 50 to 60, and you said there was up to 80% on something.
In that third quarter, it was 8 out of 10 from three.
That's not normal. There's a
balance,
right? A reversal to the mean, or whatever it's called.
And that's why I felt like Golden State was still in it because, bro, you shooting 80% from 3 and a quarter, you gonna cool down. And when you cool down, it's not gonna be we're shooting 40. No, you're gonna shoot 15, 20%.
Yep, exactly. So but I'm sure.
So how much are they down? 17.
Yep, it's gonna be 16 if you make
Jordan Poole can get hot at any given moment.
If I'm Jordan Poole right now in this moment, I'm relishing it. Give me the fucking ball.
Down 16. 2 more stops.
Mm-hmm.
Kerr don't play about that fucking mask.
15-2. 15-2. And they're like in a matchup zone. Oh.
And the only thing that you're probably
give it to
your saving grace.
No. Get to the rack. Get to the rack. Force the issue. There you go. Get to the rack. Finish strong. No.
He had it.
He did, but just make the simple pass.
Get to the rack. Get to the rack. Go strong.
They had it. That was it. That was the one.
That was the bucket that they needed. They still got it. Yeah, because you gave him a foul.
You going? No, just.
Yeah, he didn't have to throw the lob.
No, he didn't have to throw the lob.
Luka coming back. Luka coming back, Cat. They're like, nah, we gotta put this shit. We gotta get this game right here. God, hell no. Hell no.
Jason Kidd said,
I wanted to see what happened if they would have got this bitch down. even more.
Hey, real talk. I put Steph and Draymond back in. Steph, look, I will go to my death lineup.
Yeah.
I'm going Steph, Draymond, Clay. Who else?
Poole.
No, Wiggins. Yeah, Wiggins and Poole.
Yeah.
Wiggins and Poole.
Yep. I would too at this point because you only down
So
18.
you right there.
You that was a bucket away from 14.
Yep.
Man.
That's 3 threes, like you said, 3
Mhm.
threes, and there
That's
you
a
go.
5-point game. Oh, look at David Lee 2.0.
Man, he
Look
playing
at
some
David
ball
Lee
right now.
2.0.
He playing some ball right now. I'm telling you, he done made 2 nice assists, and then he done made 2 nice drives.
Bro, he had to put Luka in.
Hey,
That's
Cat,
crazy.
they never out. And that's that they wasn't even raining threes like that.
No, they were not.
Just don't let him take you. Uh-oh.
Gotta get them
Yeah,
reads.
you got to get all the rebounds.
Gotta get them reads.
Good
Ooh,
hands.
who touched that?
Moody.
I think Dinwiddie will save him.
Is Luka hurt? Is he limping?
Man, Luka always hurt, man.
That's what they needed, that rebound right there. Because them shots done stopped falling.
I wouldn't have put Luka in though.
No, you got to, Ken. Because if you lose the game and you didn't put Luka in,
Facts. That's true.
ooh,
That's
go.
true.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Y'all gotta get this
16.
bucket. Y'all gotta get
Man,
this
if y'all
bucket.
get this thing
Yo,
under...
to the rack.
Oh!
See?
That's that young man stuff.
You better jump with him.
He almost missed that
He
dunk.
sure did.
Man, you had 2 chances to get this
Yeah.
thing down to 14.
Get to the rack. Ooh! Get! Oh my God! Hey!
That's your boy.
Hey, that championship window's
Come to the
another 5,
pool.
6 years, bro.
It just added
Oh
all
my
that. That play
God.
just added. I wouldn't have Poole guarding Luka.
Nah,
He
I
ain't got
wouldn't
nothing
either.
for him.
Nah, he don't.
Nobody who's big enough to guard that man.
Kuminga's the only person I
Kuminga?
would have put on him at that point.
And he ain't gonna be able to do
Poole
much.
has no business.
Yeah, I know.
on.
Yeah.
Poole ain't trying to play no
Well,
defense.
Luka lucky he gonna get his 30.
Yeah, he is.
He should get his 30.
He gonna get it.
That's
Uh-oh, he got hurt. Did he get hurt?
Nah,
He's just tired. He want to
Look,
go home.
somebody's open.
He want to go home with a dub.
Good pass.
Yep.
Okay, 16.
That's what I like about the Warriors, man. They
Yes.
they so
Best
fucking
passing team.
cerebral, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
got
that
hit.
look like the growing.
Get this thing down to 12 with 4 minutes left.
I think he got hit in the nuts or something.
He did. Step up. There you go.
Just running into folks. I don't know if I like I'm just gonna run into you and it's gonna be a foul. Nah, FIFO, maybe that. I mean, if it was growing, I don't think he would have been that aggressive.
Mm-mm.
He's still grabbing it though. Kerr about to call a timeout. He could probably gonna try a little run back.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. They made it exciting for a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. We out. Peace.
Peace. Hey, man, make sure y'all check out that 365 if you hadn't yet, all of them.